All that is gold does
Yeah,
not
now you
remember.
Now
Are we
you
ready?
remember why I am not going back up.
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
knew. We're not talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
So, last we left off, our party of adventurers has been going through the Mad Mage's dungeon. You've gotten to Skullport and found a inn to rest for the night. Jezebel has acquired a room for the night with the patron of the inn.
Acquired.
Yes, acquired. The
That's one way to put it.
that is one way to put it.
While
The
Jimothy is sitting
tiefling
there.
named Quietude. Jimothy is taking over without being asked or wanted, running the inn. And
Technically, Jimothy is just sitting behind the counter right now.
Yeah.
He hasn't done anything yet.
nothing official. And Aubrey and Gleb are exploring. Aubrey and Gleb are exploring Skullport since they're leaving Jezebel to whatever promiscuation she's gotten herself into.
Promiscuation is insane.
Anyway, so, yeah, Aubrey, which direction do you head?
We'll go up north.
Mm-hmm. Immediately up north, you do see at the corner, there is a sign up here, that is labeled the Feathered Rat.
Feathered Rat.
Yep, the Feathered Rat.
Okay, which building?
It is this one. Oh, it is literally the one right here.
Alright. Well, yawning.
Mhm.
Alright, let's check out this place, Gleb. Hello?
Oh, hello. As you enter, you just kind of hear a cacophony of different types of animals as you see in different cages, animals being kept, and this half-elf that stands behind the counter. Would you like a pet today?
No, I'm looking for information.
Oh, what kind of information?
I'm wanting to meet with the Xanathar Guild.
Oh. Interesting.
And I will cast Charm Person.
Okay. Let me double check something.
With the hood up.
Uh-huh,
For
uh-huh,
sure.
uh-huh.
Someone trying to be inconspicuous. You picked the most conspicuous companion.
Yeah, you're gonna get noticed, not me.
Let me double check.
Purple slime with an iridescent sheen.
Okay. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's see here.
I'm charming the shopkeeper not to buy anything from them.
It is.
As one might believe.
I know why you are.
Contrary to what it looks like. They have an advantage.
Yeah, they are a half-elf.
Oh.
I did mention that they were half-elf.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't even hear that. I just
I-
remember hearing
You were
the
yawning.
cacophony of noises. Huh.
But
Yep. Did they save?
they,
Yeah, they saved.
So, what kind of information would you like?
Where? Who to get into contact with?
The Xanathar Guild is rather careful with how they act here. They don't want anybody figuring out anything. Xanathar Guild is, rumor has it the leader of the guild is rather paranoid. Covers his bases rather easily. I have noticed, however, a whole bunch of members of the Xanathar Guild often taking stops to the Guts and Garters.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And what's so particular about that place?
Not entirely sure, but they seem to like that area, and oftentimes it's a while before they come out again. Must be the pretty tavern keeper, or the pretty innkeeper.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
And where it hurts.
Do you know any names of people I can find and talk to?
Specific names?
I'm not looking to be thrown for a loop. I want to get in contact with them.
Oh, well. I might remember a thing or two like that. Would you be interested in a giant rat? 10 gold pieces. Or 10 silver pieces.
A giant rat? You
Yeah.
said?
A giant rat for 10 silver pieces.
Fine.
No, it's a shame Timothy's not
10
there, because
silver
Timothy would
pieces.
100% buy a pet.
I put 10 silver pieces across the counter.
Mm-hmm. She hands you this like huge rat that is hands one over and goes, "All right, well."
I push the rat back.
Gleb picks up the rat.
That poor rat.
Yeah. Well.
Gleb consumes the rat as an intimidation measure.
I
Do
already
not
pushed the rat
consume
back.
the
Hold
rat.
on. Hold on. I've already pushed the rat back.
Well, Gleb, were you going to take it after it was pushed back? Because the shopkeep was about to put it away.
Gleb reaches for it. How does she react?
She looks at Gleb, reaching. "Oh, I'm sorry, but this has been denied. 10 silver pieces, if you want it, though."
Gleb remains silent. For once in his slimy life.
Well, if you want somebody to talk to that might know something, or some way to get in contact with the Xanathar Guild themselves, I do suggest talking to the innkeeper of the Guts and Garters. It's with the amount of traffic from the Xanathar Guild she gets every day, it wouldn't be any surprise if she were some kind of informant or something.
Quite. Thank you for your time. I will be sure to go have a conversation with her. At some point.
I'm sure you will.
And Aubrey will look at Gleb. I believe it's time for us to find other places. And walk out the door.
Gleb's legs and torso turn around, but his head remains fixed on the shopkeep as he leaves.
She kind of gives a little finger wave to Gleb as she leaves.
I get the feeling this lady likes Gleb.
That was them acting knowing they had been charmed. This is so weird to me.
Yeah.
That was so weird to me. Alright.
Spooky.
Alright. We're gonna go somewhere else. I'm not going right now.
Oh shit.
And Aubrey is just going to spend some time wandering your streets, finding people, occasionally casting Charm Person to see if they are holding back information.
Okay. Let's see here.
Like finding people in alleys, not in the open streets.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically, this whole place is alleys,
Mm-hmm.
but I see what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, Gleb has Devil Sight, so they have 120 now.
Oh, nice.
Devil Sight and Ghostly Gaze. I can see through
Ghostly Gaze
walls.
has to be activated, right?
Yeah, it does.
Let me fix that.
I
Gleb.
can see through walls on command.
How convenient would that be to go looking for people who are trying to hide out? We should go to. Ah, if only I knew about. If only Aubrey knew about this ability.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
Most information comes up inconclusive from people.
Mm-hmm.
Make an investigation check, though.
Okay.
E.
Where's
Where
my
the hell did
D20?
that
There
go?
it is. That's going to be a. You said investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
It's gonna be a 21.
21.
Not too shabby.
With a 21, you were able to spot a member of the Xanathar Guild and catch them with your charm person. He goes,
They
since
make a save?
they failed the
So
save.
I will be casting on them.
Oh yeah, they failed their save, and he goes, we got a thing going on with the innkeeper of the Guts and Garters. She lets us know about people who come in, stay, and such. Xanathar got a thing set up where basically the lair is under can be accessed directly by in the inn.
Quite informative.
Now, don't let anybody know I told you that, because you know we're tight, and
Of course.
I technically shouldn't be doing this, but we're good friends.
I'm trying to remember the question. Aubrey's going to say the question to him for the Xanathar deals. Was it how many eyes does a beholder have? Was that it? Or how many eyes does Xanathar have?
Oh yeah, as
How
many
many
as
eyes does Xanathar?
as many as there are stars in the sky.
All right.
That'd be correct.
Now, we will be seeing you later.
Later.
Yeah.
And he
We're
goes
friends,
up.
After all, we had to come and visit you.
Yeah, of course.
And then I'm gonna turn around and drag Gleb around a corner, or just turn around and whisper something into Gleb's ear. Now's the part where you take care of him.
Oh, right. Gleb wanders over and plonks him on the head.
Make an attack roll, please. With advantage.
That's amazing.
We believe in Gleb. Oh my.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hit. Roll for damage. Do you do anything special for this damage? Add anything else?
Could our walking about have been a short rest?
Yeah.
Then I'm putting an Eldritch Smite into this.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not like you're doing anything. You're just walking with me.
Yeah. Roll for damage.
Shoot, that actually got upgraded again, right? So it's
Oh, because you have one more D8 now. It's now 68,
Yeah.
right? Wait, it's,
Wait, no,
1d8 plus 4 D8s.
Yeah.
yeah,
Your smites are
That's
5 D8s
five.
now.
yep.
Holy crap.
Is it? Wait, that's the smite itself, right? Because the weapon
Yeah,
is also a
and-
D8.
Yeah. So it's 6 D8s total.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy. Meanwhile, Timothy is just sitting behind the counter writing in his little notebook. What
He-
the hell?
God.
Crumples
Oh my God.
into the ground. There's a splatter of blood from where you hit him, and it's just slowly pooling.
Aubrey's motivated. I just wanted you to knock him out.
Gleb turns around, thumbs up.
I just wanted you to knock him out, Gleb. I didn't mean for you to kill him.
After a
Oh dear, that's my fault. That's my
after
fault. I should have specified. We need to leave right now. We need to leave right now.
And at those words, Gleb Misty steps away, back the way they came.
after a couple of seconds, the corpse gets back up and begins making its way to
Oh dear.
to Dead Man's Corner.
Yeah.
Oh dear. That's quite the enchantment.
Well, someone knows your secret
Wait.
now.
Who cares? That guy's face is not recognizable.
No, it isn't.
The genuine shock. I'm with you. I told you to knock him out. And
How did you knock him out?
You said take care of him.
Alright. We need to get back. We need to go back there. We need to get back and find everyone else. We should not stay in there tonight. Maybe we should stay there. I'm not sure. We need to go.
I am so sorry.
No, that was fucking hilarious.
That
No,
was amazing.
Riley expected this. Riley was counting for this. Aubrey, however, Aubrey wanted you to knock him out.
Oh, by the way, is Aubrey cured of her curse yet, or
No.
Oh,
Last I checked, I had 14 hours until we did this walk. How long were we walking around?
Probably 2 more hours, so you have 12
Okay.
hours left.
Great. Cool. I only have a half a day left.
Ah.
With titty tattoo.
What
So-
could possibly go wrong?
So, Jezebel, getting back to you.
Oh, Lord.
I want to know a quick thing. You are
Ask
you are doing this to try and get more information from her, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. How do you go about trying to get that information?
Kind of being overly affectionate, telling her that she's gonna be okay and safe,
Mm-hmm.
and she can tell me.
I want you to make a persuasion check.
Let's go. With advantage, right? Because I seduced her.
Oh yeah,
Oh yes.
situational advantage.
Wait,
Yeah, you fucking
Wait.
beat it.
wait. Fighter shit. I got fighter shit.
You got fighter
Yeah,
shit.
you're a fighter. You're a fighter.
Fuck, I got 13. No. Did it succeed?
I am going to say No.
That's
She
so fair.
she is glad for you to be there and help in wanting to help her through such a thing, but she seems too afraid with the consequences of speaking out. And she returns the affections and is happy for your company.
Could you repeat the last word? I couldn't hear it.
She returns your affections and is happy for the company. She does ask her own questions though. Kind of generally interested in you. Just like, so what brings you to Skullport?
This or that. It wasn't really that interesting. We kind of just fell through the river, found ourselves here.
And what were you doing beforehand?
Not trying to be here. We didn't. If I knew it was such good company here, I would have come much sooner.
She blushes at that. Yeah. But you get to enjoy the night with her, and
One moment.
yeah,
Listen, dear.
yeah.
You don't need to be afraid. I can protect you. You won't have to worry about it. But should it at any point, just with my group specifically, we can bring you back and out of here to safety. You wouldn't have to worry anymore.
I don't think anywhere is safe.
You're more safe with us than you are here.
You don't know that.
Tell me where they are, and I can make sure that you're safe.
They'd kill you first and then kill me for letting you know.
They couldn't if they tried.
You don't know that.
I trust my friends.
You do note that across some of her, across her skin, there are scars and such that were hidden by her clothes.
What are those?
Consequences.
What's their name?
Mistakes.
What's their name?
Whose name?
What's their name?
Oh. He's known as... God, I need to think of a name.
It's all good.
He's Angry Jim.
I haven't. Who?
Angry Jim. At least
Wait,
that's what they
question.
call him. Yeah?
Has Gleb been wearing the Circular of Human Perfection during our trip?
No.
You have it. You used it.
I've
Yeah,
been
you-
wearing it. That's
yeah,
what it
you've
is.
been wearing
Okay.
it.
I remember someone was using it. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, go on. Continue.
Yeah. Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs around Skullport. I'm not entirely sure where exactly he'd be. He could be in the Flagon and Dragon at the moment. Or more properly, he'll likely be in the Black Tankard.
Right now.
Probably there. Be careful. Don't start any trouble.
I won't. I just want to have a small conversation. Just small corrections.
Load shotgun.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him.
Jezebel stands up immediately, abruptly kicks the door, walks out, and just like it's like just wait here, dear.
Did she even
One
get
moment.
dressed?
They didn't get undressed.
Well, at least Quietude got a little bit because that's how you
Or
figured
You
out.
saw the scars.
Yeah.
I assumed
yeah.
you were. This was
Jezebel
after the
didn't.
deed.
No,
Yeah, like
deed
pillow
never
talk
happened.
shit.
The deed never happened.
Jimothy, seeing you come out, looks up from their notebook and waves.
Come, Timothy, we need to have a talk with someone.
He nods, hops up, and follows you out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So do Aubrey and I come rounding the corner as they come out of the inn?
No, this is while you are still out. I'm going to say that you guys miss each other.
Okay.
That's
Hell yeah.
hilarious.
We're gonna find him. Where?
Okay.
I don't know where exactly.
I am going to send. She does give you slight directions, and I'm going to send you over to them.
Perfect.
Alright, I'll wait and not move my token.
Let's
I
have
want
a
so
lovely-
badly for them to come across our zombie.
Well, that's gonna be after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be us leaving this place
This-
and then seeing zombie walk in there.
This is the Black Tankard.
Okay, so this door right in front of Jimothy?
Yeah.
Opens door.
Alright. What the fuck?
You see, immediately as you open the door, two kind of gruff-looking minotaurs who are leaning against the wall of this establishment, which, to its credit, isn't buckling under their weight. They have their axes at kind of a ready position, but it looks like they're kind of security for this place. And as you kind of step in,
Yeah, I see it. Jimothy in Jezebel's head. Perhaps we should get the others.
No.
you do see this singular floating mass with a singular eye and 4 eye stalks that kind of begin to peer at you as you step inside.
Jezebel's just gonna look around and say, I have business with Angry Gem. Is he here?
No, he hasn't come in yet.
Yet.
Yeah,
Jimothy is back to playing music quietly.
and like
Insight
Around the
check,
cor-
do I believe them.
around the corner, a Duergar comes in, comes by. Yeah, he hasn't come in yet. What do you want him for?
I need an inside check, see if they're lying.
Yeah, I'm gonna insight check.
Make
the
an
Duergar.
insight check.
That is a 13 plus my modifier, which I believe is expertise for insight.
Mhm.
19 for me.
Oh no, it's a plus 5, so that's an 18 total.
Nice. He's being honest, but he does want to know why. And you get the feeling that he'd probably warn Angry Gem if you told him.
Jimothy just playing the part of the personal bard, quietly playing his music.
I was told he frequents the establishment and I have business to discuss. Are you his ward?
I'm a good friend of Angry Gem. I can let
you-
you know if you're staying somewhere. Or I can send it I can send him your way if you're staying somewhere.
Forgive me. Are you under his employ?
Not quite the same
You are of no
relationship.
use to me.
Oh. Well,
I'm
get out of
looking for
here.
Angry Gem. Exactly.
He ain't
I am.
here. Leave.
Jezebel just stares down at this guy. Jimothy, let's go.
Jimothy follows.
And Jezebel will fucking walk up this fucking wall and fucking just stand at the top waiting for a motherfucker looking like Angry Jim. Didn't get a description, but we'll find him.
I mean, actually, I'm going to say you did get a slight description. Gruff human, usually has a green bandana on, a scruffy black tunic, more like it used to be a brownish and is so filthy that it looks black.
That's disgusting.
Not a good, not a hygienic man.
Jimothy moves into this corner and activates their chameleon characters to blend in with it and stops playing music and kind of hides the instruments.
Jezebel would tell Jimothy to be on watch for this guy in case she doesn't see him.
Yeah, Jimothy is 100% on watch.
So,
and I have a passive of 18.
As you wait, coming down the street, you do see a shuffling form of human, green bandana, blackish shirt. Although the bandana looks a little bit sunken into the head, and the body is moving kind of shambling.
He's dead.
No.
That's lovely.
Way.
God damn it.
Jimothy, in your head, Jezebel goes, I didn't think we were looking for an undead.
He's undead.
I
Jimothy
can't
tells
catch
her,
a break.
Jimothy points out the shambling zombie heading towards the place where you find bodies.
It's
That
heading
looks
in
like
the direction of it is heading in the destination of Dead Man's Corner.
Actually, can I make a roll to see if that looks like Gleb's work to Jimothy?
I mean,
There's no way you could fucking even come close to guessing that.
Fair enough.
let's say it this way. Let's say it this way.
All right.
You've seen plenty of Gleb's work front hand. You don't know if anybody else in town uses some kind of large blunt instrument to hit people over the head, but it definitely looks like this guy was hit on the back of the head with a large blunt instrument.
Fair. Jimothy's follow-up comment after I didn't think we were looking for an undead. It looks like someone gave him the Gleb treatment.
Can Jezebel decapitate him?
Why?
I mean, sure, you could.
Would like
I'm
to.
not gonna stop you, but why?
I'm going to say with the axe, you're able to.
Yes.
I am crying right now.
Okay, I'm going to follow this up with the decapitation up. Jesus Christ, I cannot
The
believe
body
I'm doing
itself continues to shamble.
That's fine.
this.
Congratulations,
okay.
John. You have elicited real manly tears from my eyeballs. Ah,
Okay, fair enough. If it had stopped, I was going to try to use acid to dissolve the body to hide the evidence.
So okay. Obviously that was such perfect timing, right?
Yeah.
So Jezebel will take the decapitated head, put it right in front of the door of the other establishment, rip the bandana off, and then go back.
Okay.
Hang on, do I have something to help with this?
That's gonna be
Let me
funny.
check my
It's
inventory.
funny because they're not even gonna be able to recognize the face.
Oi, it's Angry Jim. I recognize that dental framework anywhere.
I was his dentist, of course I remember.
yeah.
Alright,
There's a
following
dentist in the
Jezebel
Xanathar
back.
Guild, don't you
Little
know?
known fact. Xanathar provides great dental coverage.
Yeah.
That's why they
Known
have
by
so
the
many
pearly
members.
twos.
That's why they have so many members.
Dedicated dentist in every group.
Yeah.
His best friend was the dentist.
Worse,
That's
Angry
fucking
Jim was the
wild.
dentist.
Alright.
Why do you think he was so
Yeah.
angry?
We can go back to the establishment.
Okay, you go back to the establishment.
Yep.
You will find Aubrey and Gleb there.
Hello, friends. How are you?
We should head up to our
Hi.
room because we need to talk. There's something you all need to know.
I may have made an oopsie.
I put a finger up to some part of his face,
Yeah.
of his pseudo
It comes
face.
away. It comes away sparkly clean.
Not down here. I think. Did we buy rooms?
Yes, you did
Yeah.
buy
Yes.
rooms.
They were like 5 gold pieces each.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got mine for 4. Ha! We'll go to my room.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me get you guys up to.
My God. Such a funny.
Of course. Of course it was the one guy.
I don't trust her at all.
Trust who?
She's a rat.
Everyone's trustworthy.
You're all
Oh,
up
where the
in
fuck are we?
Aubrey's room.
Oh, I want to look at my hallway. I want to be able to just see in the shape of my hallway. Before I go.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. It was unnerving us all just being in a 2x2 box.
Yeah. It is a small room. It is, I mean, it's as best maintained as it could be. The window provides a view of the outer walkway, which makes up some of the secondary. Well, there are no actual windows. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to take 10 minutes before we have this conversation to ritually cast Alarm.
Okay,
Just outside my door.
that
just
is
so I
fair.
know when people are walking by my room.
Okay, that
There's
is
no
fair.
windows in this room, right?
There are no windows in the room.
Yeah, then I'm definitely doing that.
And while Aubrey is doing that, it's at this point Gleb absorbs the Dwergar skull and kills everyone in the room, revealing that he is evil.
Just
Actually, doesn't kill Jezebel. He just, Jezebel goes inside the form that is Gleb, but doesn't need to breathe, so just stands there.
Exoskeleton. Or endoskeleton.
Yes. So Jezebel survives.
and is slowly eaten.
Alright.
Gains resistance to acid.
Thank you all for waiting. While you all were having your fun, Gleb and I went out exploring and seeking information. And what we
Jezebel.
found is that your little girlfriend down there is an informant of the Xanathar Guild.
Every single one of these jabs, Jezebel just makes a what the fuck face.
She is the number one source of information for the Xanathar Guild on newcomers and what's happening in Skullport. And this place is, I believe they also said, this place is hides the entrance to their hideout. I was correct in remembering that, right?
Yes.
We could probably assume everyone who hangs out in here is a member.
Anything else?
Could I mimic the
The
tattoo
awesome-
again?
We also may have had an incident that hopefully won't come and bite us in the rear. One
Go
of the
on.
people we interrogated was a member of the guild that we, Clip may have
I may have
silenced them
misunderstood
forever.
instructions.
Clip may have silenced them forever. And then they got up. After they died, they got up and walked away.
Jezebel locks eyes with Jimothy and then looks back at them.
Timothy chitters, and what you have come to learn is definitely a laugh.
Jezebel looks at everyone and goes, "Did he have?" And she pulls out the green bandana. Was this on his head?
I,
Why, yes. How did you know?
yeah.
Jezebel takes a very
He's the
deep
one who
breath.
told us that she was an informant.
Well, he was right about her being an informant, but didn't seem like it benefited her all the time.
What do you mean? I don't really don't want to know. But we
Why?
probably can't stay here. This place is not exactly... I don't feel
Yours?
safe here, staying the night. So close to them. They could come
Aubrey,
bust on the door any moment.
am I supposed to turn my back on her?
What do you
Also,
mean?
Timothy
Why-
slowly
why-
turns and looks up at Jezebel.
Why do you
She's-
assume she's my air quote girlfriend?
That's exactly what it looked... You look like you were all... You... Do I really need to explain this? You... We're going down
Timothy.
there to...
Timothy raises
fun
a
with him.
hand, and in your head, Aubrey, I don't get it.
You went
Humans
to
are
her
weird.
room for the night.
Because she was scared and has information, and I was going to get it.
Right, and I'm sure that the longer we wait here, the more likely it is that she's going to tell someone about it.
With your mindset, of course she's going to go and run. She doesn't feel protected. She feels hated.
I've done nothing to her. I don't know why she would feel hated.
If we leave now, she will. I told her we will protect her from anything else happening to her.
And you just believe her. After everything I
Do you-
told you, you just believe her at her word.
You think she would mark herself that way? Covered in scars for no reason?
All of the Xanathar are marked in scars for no reason. We fought plenty of them. They're all covered in scars. Why should she be any less?
She's an informant, not a part of them.
And
She
just
also
so
sounds like an
happens to-
unwilling one at this.
She also just so happens to run the entrance of their hideout.
Aubrey, allow me to ask you a question. If you were forced into a position, it was either life or death or being a forced informant into this guild, what are you taking? Death?
Sure. No, I wouldn't. But
No.
maybe she is. Maybe she is innocent. But we don't know that.
What's your deal with her? Why do you hate her?
I don't hate her. I just am saying we can't trust her. We don't know if we can.
Timothy starts to slowly raise a
She
hand.
works with the Xanathar.
She informs the Xanathar, not helps them. Yes, Jimothy. This isn't a class. You can speak.
We don't know if she's willingly helping them or not.
Jezebel, Jimothy switches connection to you. I do feel like we should help her if she is unwilling. Switches to Aubrey, repeats the same thing. And I think you are being needlessly hostile. It's a little scary to see.
I'm not being
Aubrey.
hostile. I'm being cautious. We have to be cautious with the Xanathar. They are capable. They are very dangerous people, and they can do some terrible things at any point.
Aubrey.
Any point.
Aubrey. If at any point she stabs us in the back, it will be worth it to be stabbed.
I am kind of in agreement. I would rather risk getting stabbed trying to help someone who didn't actually need it than leave someone to those devices when they need to be helped.
Well, we can't just afford to be reckless. It's not just us that are on the line here. If something happens to us, who's going to help Jordan?
Well, if you could give us more information on who he is, why we need to save him, and all this, instead of keeping it all locked in, then
He's my brother.
Does this mean he's also an adult who can make adult decisions?
What does that have to do with anything? He's been kidnapped by Xanathar Guild.
See, this is the kind of information you should really be telling us so we can help
I
you with
told
proper
you that he was
information.
kidnapped by them.
we
Out of
never knew what
character,
he
I
meant
really
to
don't
you.
remember that.
We do. He was kidnapped. We knew that, but we never knew the connection as to who he was.
And yeah, Jimothy wouldn't have said that. Well, getting to the Xanathar Guild through their own informant could help us.
I don't know what Jimothy said, but we can use Quietude for her information and her entrance, since she runs the entrance, as you said, to gain us more access, since we know the codes and we know the phrases to get in and get information. But you are considering throwing her to the wind and only being cautious for yourself.
No, I'm saying we need to know more before we can fully trust her. Do more
What do you need to know?
investigation. Do more investigation. We could watch them.
Go
don't
go
have to
to
make
the
our
room with her.
immediate
Talk to her.
She could be lying, and I would never know.
At this point,
just saying.
Jimothy looks between the two and then looks straight forward and checks out of the conversation.
Perhaps we could observe what happens in this place for a bit before we make any decision. Gain more information.
Sure.
I'm not trying to be callous here, but if we mess up, then what? We're all captured, or worse, dead?
Aubrey, what you are saying is an unprecedented amount of caution, to the point where we will be throwing everyone else who has nothing to do with our core mission to dead. We are throwing them to the dead. They will not survive. Do you understand that?
What are you talking about?
Jezebel gets
From what
really...
you said right now, she's in no more danger than what she's been living in since she's been here. There's no
Jezebel gets
reason to do anything to her if she is there unwillingly.
Jezebel gets immediately just off the rails, pissed off. You think it's okay for her to live in this lifestyle, for her to have constantly being tortured and harmed just because she didn't give improper information on what they felt like it? You think that's the correct way to live? You think that way is correct? I was a part of the City Watch. I fought injustices constantly as best I could whenever I was there.
And maybe
But there's no way.
And maybe you can handle what comes next. But I don't know about the rest of us. I don't know if I can handle it. So yes, I'm being extra cautious. I haven't trained as much as you. All I'm used to is studying books and working in a library.
Jezebel just like face drops. Forgive me, Aubrey. I falsely assumed you had a heart capable of caring. And she just sits down.
Timothy at this point is going to finally speak up again. Life is full of dangers and risk. You can't mitigate it entirely, and being overly cautious will have the same effect as not being cautious enough. I think we're at the point of overly cautious. Still connected to Aubrey.
Yeah, how are we being overly cautious? It's overly cautious to just gain any background information on someone before we put our trust in them?
No, that's not the overly cautious part. Maybe overly cautious is not the right wording. Common is hard. There are several clicks of their mandibles and antenna twitching before they seem to realize the word they're looking for. Ah, yes. You aren't being overly cautious. You're just being mean to Jezebel. And he seems to nod in satisfaction. While we don't have her training, you are seeming a little overly harsh.
Do you have anything to say, Glove? You're awfully quiet.
The ganglion inside of Gleb is moving rapidly like a warm lava lamp. Why don't we just ask her? I'll go get her right now.
Jezebel puts her great axe at your chest, like the flat end. Hold on. What does our leader tell us we need to do?
Why are you looking at me? I'm not the leader.
You hired us all.
You are technically paying for our services.
Timothy looks a little puzzled. You're getting paid?
I'm only paying for Jezebel's service.
Motherfucker, I was drinking water. You guys are getting paid?
Was that linked to Gleb?
Timothy links to Gleb and then Jezebel repeating it.
You hear elevator music when you connect to Gleb.
We can
Oh my.
That tracks.
we can talk with her and get her side. But we have to be cautious about it. If we draw too much attention and they see us prodding at their business right next to their guild, that's gonna go badly. I can try to prepare some spells if we try this tomorrow.
Whatever brings you comfort.
But I'm not trying to be mean.
Don't worry, dear. You succeeded with flying colors.
Timothy kind of nods a little bit.
Forgive me, next time I won't help anyone in need. I didn't know what group I was a part of. I'm sorry. Jezebel walks out at that one.
Timothy follows Jezebel out.
Gleb stays.
You're not going to leave too, Gleb.
Why?
It seems all of you are mad at me.
I think you would know if I was mad.
I kind of don't want to. That seems eerily creepy. The way you said that.
We may only
Was
be
I?
working together. He says the words as if they don't quite feel right in his mouth. But I do appreciate all of your company. I do not wish to lose any of you.
Was I being too harsh?
Perhaps a little. But what do I know? I was born 3 months ago.
What did I do? So I can avoid it.
I think the others might stand to be a bit more receptive.
Receptive of what?
Other people. But what do I know? I caved in a man's skull.
He seemed
You
pretty
want me to
receptive to
leave?
your club. Sorry. I couldn't help it.
It's wild.
Do you want me to stay? Or shall I leave?
You can
Jesus.
stay if you want.
Gleb places down his barrel.
I think I'm tired. I'm going to retire for the night. For the day. Time is weird down here.
I will be here.
Okay.
Timothy is gonna head for his own room,
Okay.
wherever that is.
Choose one of the mini doors. You'll know if it's a room or not.
Jezebel
enough.
will go downstairs, find quietude, and show her Angry Jim's scarf, and tell her, unfortunately,
What?
I can't claim that I was the one that did this. It was someone else, but I took this just to show you that he is no longer going to be an issue.
She gives kind of a sad smile and goes, "Thank you for thinking about me. There's just going to be another one like him. But thank you."
Of course. Would you like to be alone?
I mean, I still wouldn't. You still have my room for the night.
It's only polite to ask. And she closes the door.
Yeah. Do you make any other pushes to gain information from her?
It's gonna be a long night. So, after canoodling, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long night.
Make another persuasion check.
With advantage, right?
Yeah, with advantage.
Is it super advantage because we canoodled?
Not super advantage.
Damn it. Wait, I will fighter shit if this doesn't work. Does it work?
Do the fighter shit. That's a
God
lot.
Damn,
That's good.
25.
That is good.
25.
She does admit she is an informant to the Xanathar Guild. She's not happy with it, and she does admit that the Xanathar Guild has the entrance to their lair here. Don't go down there, please.
Why not?
If they figure out, if somebody that is not of them goes through, even if they were to raid the place and successfully do so, the blame would fall mostly on me. And Xanathar will get back at me. Please, don't do anything. I can tell you what you need to know, but
If you tell me enough information that prevents me from the need to go down, then I won't.
what are you looking for? What do you want?
Everything you have.
And she kind of begins to tell you the information she knows about what's going on with Xanathar. First, she does know about Aubrey's brother, Jordan. The
I
tiefling,
need information.
the tiefling on that description. She knew that the Xanathar Guild was trying to get ransom money from a competitor, and they were going to kidnap one of his sons. The
Could you repeat that? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's begins talking about how she's overheard members of the Xanathar Guild talking about they're going to be kidnapping one of their competitors' children to use for ransom. Aubrey's brother matches that description, and she also says one of the other things they're doing is apparently Xanathar is making a move to take over the legion of hobgoblins on the 3rd level. He's implanted an ambassador that's a mind flayer. Sent him away after he killed one of the residents and residents of Skullport, and basically they're going to be taking over the Legion slowly from within. Taking out their the Mind Flayer is going to be using intellect of ours to take over and slowly gain a network of spies. The the people who kidnapped the man you're looking for were supposed to be here by now. They checked in on the 2nd level like they were supposed to, but we haven't seen them since. And the informant does say that they never actually made it to the Legion's territory. So there's no real way they, if something happened, it probably was because of the drow that, drow that are currently invading that area.
Wait, can you repeat that last bit of information?
You're not there.
I know, but I'm trying to hear it. I'm trying to make sure
Mhm.
I heard right.
Yeah. The people who kidnapped Jordan should have been here by now. They checked in with the people in the 2nd level, but never weren't seen in the Legion's territory. So they must have been taken by the drow who are invading the 2nd level. the third level.
God damn. The info drop.
Yup.
That was a pretty high persuasion check. And she doesn't want you risking your life going down there.
Fair enough.
Now to do it anyway.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
That's what
we're gonna
Earth
have
told.
we're gonna have to come back next week because I don't have that prepared.
What
I
our
have to-
session?
I have to go to an entirely other fucking book to prepare that shit.
Are you
Wait, which
kidding?
one? The
Yeah, to get
Their lair. If we just raided their lair instead of going.
Yeah,
to a
we're not
different
doing
book.
that immediately. Jesus, I don't think we're prepared for that.
You
Oh.
really have to go to an entirely different book for
Yeah.
that shit.
yeah.
Look, I got the information. We don't need to do this no more. We good.
We can figure that out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now we kill Quietude and leave town, and we're all good.
Fucking Gleb.
I'm so here. This is bad. Like, I'm so here for Gleb being in like Aubrey's corner. Like, yo, fuck that bitch. I love Gleb so much.
She don't pay my bills.
I love this relationship.
Yeah. Wait, you're getting paid?
Y'all forget, Aubrey's didn't hire Gleb and Jimothy. They're being paid by all of our employer.
Yes.
By Lady
Timothy was
Rosnar.
literally
yeah.
Timothy was literally found on the street to fill the number so that you guys would come down here.
Yeah, was it Jezebel that fucking was like, yo, let's pick up a fucking blob and a fucking
You
cricket?
weren't found in
No,
the street. You were found in the Yawning Portal
Yeah.
Tavern.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was found in a
Yeah.
tavern doing my music thing, and you were just like, "Look,
Hey.
I need another person," and Timothy said, "Sure, why not?"
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah, so like
what
technically,
in my head canon for Gleb, he walked into town like 5 minutes ago when Aubrey picked him up,
Yeah.
and he has not seen human civilization before that.
Well, I got to see this massive city, and then I immediately left it.
wow, this place looks so nice. Hey, do you want to come with us? I'm hiring you for a job. Huh? Okay. Ghost gets taken hand. Okay, follow. Turns around. Okay.
Yeah. You guys do get a long rest.
Yay, long rest. I still have my
Yay.
blue tattoo. Damn it.
You do. You
4
have
more
about
hours.
I
yeah.
still have 4 more fucking hours.
You still have 4 more fucking hours.
I want everyone to know Gleb will not be the one touching the next water. But from what John said, it's not all bad effects.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you've got about a 50-50 shot of something good or bad.
Look, I'm. This is Matt speaking. I'm gonna need Gleb to do that again.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If no one else touches the water, Gleb will.
If it's water.
But here's the thing. I just need Gleb to do it because I need the odds to be against him. There's a 50-50 chance, but with Gleb, right now it's 100-0. I need it to stay that way. Personally, as Matt, I need it to always be bad. I can't accept Gleb getting a good thing coming out of it because right now it is hilarious. You get the worst fucking shit. Vulnerable to everything for 24 hours is terrifying.
Yeah.
You should see some of the other effects.
That's terrifying. The fact that that's not worse is the worst that scares me.
I
And
don't
I'm
know if it's
excited.
the worst, but it is one of the worst of the
It's
bad
got to be
effects.
high up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll just have to be surprised with the other effects.
Disadvantage on everything. Period. Reverse foresight. But yeah,
Now,
I'm totally.
we're gonna
You
learn
don't get
something.
foresight, you get hindsight.
You get hindsight. You just see everything hit you after the fact. Jezebel wakes up, goes to I will say Jezebel gets dressed to go outside to go talk to y'all, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see what.
I'll say
Good.
Jimothy probably spent their night down at one of the tables, writing in their notebook everything that's happened so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Jezebel would have grabbed Timothy and let him know. I have more information. And were you here all night?
Yes.
Oh. So you
What?
we're not going to talk about it. And she's going to go up.
Jimothy seems genuinely confused.
It's fine. We just won't talk about it. And she's going to go upstairs. Come on, we got to talk.
Jimothy shrugs and follows, having no idea what you're referring to.
Dun, 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 dun. On Aubrey's
Mhm.
door.
Do you knock or do you try to open
Yeah.
it?
Oh, knocking.
Aubrey, do you answer?
First, is there a keyhole in the door?
Yes, there is a keyhole in the door.
Is it an inch wide?
It is an inch wide.
Then our friends see a small purple glob come squeezing through the keyhole.
There's also like an inch gap of beneath the doors, if you want to use that.
Why
No,
do
I'm
that
just
when
using
this
it
is
as a
way
peep.
funnier?
I'm using it as a
That's true.
peephole.
Uh-huh.
Jezebel will see it and like kind of reflexively like smack it. Oh God, Gleb.
Your hand is clean, and I will reduce 1 hit point.
Oh yeah,
Jimothy chitters.
we didn't start with our temp HP glove.
Jimothy
I know.
chitters in amusement. Yeah, only Jimothy starts with their chip HP today.
Gleb doesn't have any more free temp HP. He got rid of it.
Well, we could say we meet up an hour before the end of our short rest so you can get your
Is that-
stories in.
Is that them, Gleb? Are they here?
Yes.
Alright.
Jezebel smacked me.
That's quite rude, Jezebel. You hear through the door.
Well,
As
it's
the
also quite
blob
rude
rip-
to surprise someone through a goddamn keyhole.
As the blob retracts through the keyhole, you hear a click.
Jimothy is chittering in amusement. Jimothy found this funny.
Gleb, you know you don't have to do that, right?
I wanted to make sure everything was fine before the door was opened. I don't know who's out there. Could be
Ask.
some changeling out there with your voice. I don't know.
If it wasn't one of our friends, Gleb, I would have known.
I guess I could use that new thing the voice in my head told me about, too. He says this
What?
aloud.
Blink, blink.
What? Just,
What?
just
Gleb.
all three heads just lock on Gleb.
What?
What new thing?
Every time we take a break, I can see through walls for a minute.
You promise you won't use that to look into our rooms, right?
Why would I do that?
I don't know, but you promise you won't?
Sure.
Thank you. I wanted to try something that I stayed up to study and work on last night.
Aubrey,
And,
One
by the
describe
way,
your brother.
every-
1 second, I need to... She, real quick, cast some mage armor.
By the way,
Yeah.
everyone, when the door opens, you do see Gleb sitting in the barrel, like in character concept.
I saw it.
I saw it.
Little head
Hold on,
poking
I
out.
have to go see that. I have to go see that.
Same here.
I've seen it. It's amazing.
So good. Oh, it looks like he has
Uh,
eyes. It looks like he has eyes.
It does.
Yeah.
The globs look like eyes. I love it.
Jezebel's gonna
Yeah.
walk in there and tell Jimothy, "Come on."
Yeah.
And she will close the door, look directly at Aubrey, and Aubrey, I need you to describe Jordan, please.
1 second. Trying to see, remember if I wrote it down anywhere. I don't think I did.
That's fine.
Uh. So yeah, he is kind of the opposite of Aubrey. He is a red tiefling with white hair. Same type of like mahogany color pattern on his horns, also cloven. However, he has a more barbed tail. And he has just like scruffed little peach fuzz paper hair. Or peach fuzz facial hair. On his upper lip and chin. And he takes after his our father and has forward-facing horns that come off the forehead, as opposed to Aubrey's that come off the back of her head.
Jezebel will tell everyone some of the stuff that was discussed as to, like, not to go downstairs. The information will 1,000,000,000% omit the competitor's son.
Bit.
And
Yeah.
just, yeah, that's just omitted, period. And put in there instead is just, they were supposed to be here. My brother was supposed to be here, but
How did you learn all this?
quiet, dude.
She told you all this?
Yes,
And he's not here?
he's supposed to be. They're late.
So he never made it skull apart?
I fear they are still on their way. But Aubrey,
Yes, what is it?
we are going to have a very nice and long conversation after all this is done.
Sure. Sure. About what? Exactly.
When the time comes. So, would you care
also-
to wait for your brother?
Wait for him? Is he going to get here? How is he not? Why is he not here yet?
It's the Drows.
They have him?
No. The people that were supposed to take him here have... Quietude assumes it's the Drows that are hindering the movement. They should have arrived here already. They should have been here with your brother before we even got here.
Do you think they captured him?
Who?
The Drow. You think they intercepted him and now have him?
Doubtful. Probably killed him.
He's not dead.
I was making an educated guess.
Well, you're wrong. What? Should we... I don't feel right just waiting here to see if he shows up.
Also, under no circumstances, looks at Gleb. Are you to go to the entrance to the Xanathar Guild, still staring at Gleb? At any point, no matter what, still staring at Gleb. There's zero entry, permission denied no matter where you go, you are to be as far away from that entrance as possible. Still staring at Gleb.
Gleb
Stares at
swings his
Carly
head.
through the character.
Gleb slinks his head down into the barrel.
I also wanted to try something today. I didn't have time to test it last night. I got too tired. And Aubrey is going to place her hand on her chest above the curse mark, and she is going to cast Remove Curse.
Nice. Wheel. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it should work. But let me double
hope
check.
it does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're level 7. Why is it? It didn't say level 7 yet.
Before the spell takes effect, Jezebel just swings the great axe.
Let me double check something.
Quick, while she's vulnerable.
Glad you could down her in one turn with a smite.
Phrasing.
Please, no.
Please don't.
I would crumble into dust. I am very frail and I can't take a hit.
We know.
It's just to see how my luck is at this point in the night.
Yeah. Cool.
That's if you hit.
That
Which,
is a...
That was if I hit.
actually,
But with
I'd
mage armor,
survive.
probably wouldn't. You would.
I'd survive that one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you survive
Timothy
the
also
second
would.
hit, though?
Probably not.
You can't smite in 2
You
turns.
can't smite in two
Can't smite
times
in
in
2
one
turns.
turn.
Ah,
Yeah.
It'll still be 2d8 plus 5.
So
Mhm.
Which is still 10
that
more
would have
damage.
been 20.
Or 1d8 plus 5.
So
Double.
it'd be 20 damage, then 60, 80 damage. Would you die?
So,
I would go down.
so
As long as
I
you
am going to
Timothy
say
was
that it
surprised
does
when
go.
he took
The Elder Rune does go away as you cast Remove Curse on it.
Yay! Oh, bittersweet. The curse is gone, but the boob tattoo is also gone.
Yeah, that is true.
Just get a
And I
boob
kind of
tattoo.
I kind of liked it. No, she is a noble.
So,
There are
She
plenty
has
of
Probably
chances.
an artist
standards to live
somewhere
up to.
here.
There are plenty of chances to get more. Don't worry.
No, we already did that in the last campaign.
humans are weird.
I'm not a human.
Oh, I wasn't.
Humanoids are weird.
I wasn't talking about the magic item.
You're also a humanoid, Jimothy.
Other humanoids are weird.
You fleshlings
that's
are
racist.
strange.
That's xenophobic.
Anyway, so how do
All
you
of
guys
are
proceed?
strange.
We all are strange together.
All right.
So, are
No.
we gonna go mess with the drow now to see if they have your brother?
Yes. Right. Yes. Yes.
Timothy nods in satisfaction.
Mm-hmm. There's also the matter of the other person you're looking for.
We're looking for another person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have forgotten who.
Give me a moment.
No,
I really
I
should
got
write
it.
these things
Crescendo.
down.
Yeah,
Lady
Crescendo.
Ragna's sibling.
Okay. See.
Yeah.
That was the one I originally thought we were looking for, and then you were like your brother, whom
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about.
There are
Okay.
two people being looked for here. Crescendo
Because-
Rosnar. You
my
have already gotten the information that he was here, but he did leave soon after. And he hasn't been seen since. He said something about looking for other business opportunities.
Well,
Wait, this one-
leave today.
This motherfucker, he just wasn't here?
No, he was here. He even Quietude said he was here, but he left soon after.
How much time was it before that moment?
Probably a couple
left.
days ago.
bitch. Jezebel also notifies them of this information.
Oh, no. This was given to everybody whenever you first met Quietude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? No, I don't have it written down. No, I don't know that. Me as in Matt, not Jezebel. Are we going to leave to find Crescendo?
We probably should, but are you okay with that?
Thought we were gonna go mess with the drow.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said.
I thought the drow were back on level 2.
Yeah.
No, they're level
they're on
3.
level 3. They're on a different part of level 3.
I misspoke
Okay.
earlier.
Okay. Never mind then.
Also, did Jezebel tell us about the stuff with the Legion?
The Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how they put a frickin' mind flayer in there?
And their plans to take it over?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I wrote it down as just Mind Flayer. I didn't write anything. I should have been more
Mind
specific.
flayer infiltrated Legion.
Because to me that made the most sense. That's why I did no inside checks on it. Because we did find the sleeper agents in these skulls, so like it
Mhm.
made fucking sense. And yes,
Mhm.
Jezebel would 100% tell everyone about the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, we all had our suspicions on what they were doing.
Yeah, we had
It
our
just
suspicions,
confirms it.
but pretty much.
Hmm.
But now they
Well-
all know.
Jezebel, are you okay with leaving?
It does make me feel unsettled, but as long as we don't go through the entrance into the Xanathar Guild, she should be safe.
So now we're okay with leaving her to be in her situation while we do other things that are important.
That's Riley saying that.
Yeah, yes, it is. Because I'm still confused on how Aubrey was being mean.
With no care for another individual that was in a horrible situation.
What do you mean?
Aubrey was jealous and taking her fucking anger out.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but not on
Quietude.
Quietude.
She didn't care. That was the problem. Of any repercussions happening. And that was, again, the problem.
What?
And
What
I
do you
didn't say
mean?
it that she didn't care. I didn't say it
She
as
just
she
had her
didn't care.
priorities differently.
Yes.
So,
Uh,
Yeah, like even I agree with that one.
so
Timothy is just weird in general, so
Go on.
are you
where should
going
we
to
go
be
next?
leaving the way you came?
I don't even know if the boat's still there.
It might not be. I will say, like, during your investigations, you did kind of hear of a second way into the third level
Mhm.
that does not require you to go by boat.
Mhm.
You could try that way.
We could take
Say what?
There are definitely going to be other ways we could exit. If we could look to see if the boat's still there, or we could take the other route, which I assume goes to the Legion. And maybe if we got my Legion, we can interfere in what the Xanathar Guild is trying to do there. While you're there.
Do you know where you're going?
No, I do not. So I would need you all to be there with me.
It's not what I asked. Do you know the directions?
On how to leave Skullport? Yes, roughly. But
Then
I'm not just going to leave her on my own. I'm If y'all are saying, I'm saying.
Go, Timothy.
Yes,
What say you?
I'm cool with that. Is that the correct phrasing?
Timothy
Onwards,
says
dear
he's
friends, to
cool.
adventure.
Yeah,
All right.
Timothy said something similar. Jezebel will stop by. I don't know if Quietude's up front or is she in the room.
She's up front.
Will give Quietude a hug and whisper in her ear, "If at any point your safety is not guaranteed, please leave."
She gives a nod.
Jezebel does give her a kiss on the head and then goes.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then.
Is that
After-
some kind of courtship ritual?
Courtship?
Yes,
Who's
with the
courting who?
placing of your lips on her head. Is that a courting thing?
No.
Hmm.
It's what you do when
What
you
is
care
its
about
significance?
someone. It's when someone matters enough that you care about their well-being.
Intriguing. Gleb will remember this.
Oh, we're counting on it.
That sounded like a
And
threat.
Yes, this is a threat.
Aubrey has not put the circlet on
Okay.
today. So are we ready to leave?
Timothy nods.
Yes. Lead the way.
I'll follow you all.
Okay.
Glib knows the directions. He can lead us. And as they all walk out, I'm going to walk up to Quietude and
Mm-hmm.
say, we're not just going to leave you. If you really need to get out of here, if we mess up somehow, you can use this. And she will hand the circlet discreetly to Quietude.
Okay.
Just put it on and it'll disguise you as someone else.
All
If
right.
you have to stay in here, you can be someone else.
All right. Thank you. Okay. And you
I will
leave.
follow.
Okay, above table, I hate you for that because now I have to hold on to the anger that Aubrey doesn't care. I hate you. I actually hate you for that.
Fucking act consequences of your actions, bitch.
Oh my, how the turns have tabled.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me real quick. You might need to re-edit everything.
Wow, thanks, John.
No.
Gosh,
I apologize specifically for your
Every
saved
evidence.
my
judgments.
head, John.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay, the numbers are still fresh in my brain.
Yeah, Timothy was the only one able to get his temp HP today.
Mhm.
You didn't give it to us?
Correct amount,
Well,
14.
you guys slept in different
What the hell?
areas
Oh,
from
wait.
Timothy.
Oh wait! Oh
Now,
wait!
I did say we could get together an hour before the long rest technically ends, and I could give it to everyone, and I was ignored.
Yeah, I kind of just like didn't.
We were
acknowledge what you
barreling
said.
through at that point. Sorry.
Like, I mean, it
Our
could have
Pigo
happened,
Burr.
but I got ignored, so...
Our
Sorry.
Pigo Burr.
Okay, so circle of death. Circle of death. Just kidding.
Timothy, the final survivor of the whole party.
Oh.
Lightning bolt!
And disintegration.
Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! Oh my god, go touch some grass.
Outplayed, I'm just better. But yes. You're in this winding cavern tunnel that is leading you back to the 3rd level of the dungeon. Feel free to
Am I in the lead? Which way are we going?
You
You're
are leading us.
going north.
Ah,
Oh,
excuse me,
I'm in the
Aubrey.
back. I am behind Bug.
You're behind that.
Arrow keys don't work.
Wait, they don't? No!
It is a little bit of a tight squeeze.
It is okay. We will make do.
These
What
are
do I do?
somewhat cramped hallways.
Country blobs make do.
Well, not necessarily halls, but cavern.
Oh dear.
Hey.
Hello.
What?
I'm gonna stop back here. Nope, not that square. This square.
Mm-hmm. So,
Why?
Gleb, you see a group of hobgoblins standing guard. This area already looks like there's been a battle here. There are dead
Hobgoblins.
drow and hobgoblins on the floor, and they're all just kind of looking a little tired. The leader looks in your direction, goes, "You adventurers,
Yes.
come
We
on,
come in peace.
welcome in."
Hello. My name is Gleb.
Ah, yes. Head towards the northern cavern for registration. We're the guard detail for Legion Azrok's territory.
You've had run-ins with the drow.
Plenty of. They're trying to take over the level. This is our level. We're at war, basically.
Oh, tempted. Oh, tempted.
You would get so scolded.
If they all lived.
No, by Aubrey and Jezebel.
Well, yeah.
Not Timothy?
You adventurers need to go up to get registered, and then meet
Did I write the name of him down?
and meet Warlord Azrok.
Azrok.
The Azrok Reavers?
No,
Oh, sorry. Real quick question: the temp HP that you've had from whatever Timothy does it go away at the end of a long rest?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Same with the, actually also, same with the heroic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
That-
means you all don't start your day with the heroic this time.
No!
No!
My favorite though.
Should have listened when I brought it up.
Thanks,
Don't
Yoshi.
worry. It's not
So
like
lovely.
anything bad'll happen.
Yeah, it's not like another Elder Rune is gonna pop up right in front of us now.
Gleb,
Gleb,
do you want to move?
we're
Huh?
waiting on
What?
you to move.
They're waiting for us
Howdy.
politely.
Alright, I'm
Move along, move along.
If we wanted to talk to your warlord, Azrok,
Goodbye now.
would that be possible?
That is required for new adventurers coming through.
Okay. And, just curious. Do you know how... No, I'm not gonna ask that, because I remember I have to say that name. No, not gonna say that.
As we come around the corner, Gleb looks at Jezebel. Why am I leading?
You know where we're going.
I do?
Actually, he doesn't know where we're going anymore. We already left Skullport. That's what I meant. He knows how to leave Skullport.
Jezebel's fed up sigh.
dear.
Oh my god.
Claire, would you care if I lead?
Yeah.
Well, my name is Gleb.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
1 second. Before you continue, he does send a couple of hobgoblins to escort you. So they do begin leading you. And the bugbears here don't attack you.
On site.
Yeah. I had forgotten about that particular
Jezebel,
situation.
you hear in your head, I wonder how many of these have the weird brain parasites in their face.
Actually, real quick. One
That's a
will
good question.
always be in front, one will always be behind.
Makes sense.
Which one tells the truth, though?
Neither. It's a trick question. They're both liars.
Jezebel stabs one. Is my axe in you?
No!
We found the liar.
I got okay.
The instinct to go in that side cave was very strong.
You
I want
kill
I
one.
want you all to be proud of me.
Oh yeah, sure. Go into that side cave. See what happens.
Not again.
Hey, what's in there?
Oh, just
That's in my
just refuse pit.
Does it smell like a refuse pit?
It does smell like a
Yeah.
refuse pit.
There could be
Oh.
meanings.
It smells like the swamp. Jezebel hears in her head.
Okay.
Wish I could tell.
Okay. After a little bit, the guards leave you, and these two bugbears go, "All right. Adventurers, come with me for registration." And they will be leading you up. And you
I should
are
just zoom out.
you have entered a huge cavern, almost like the one before, that just has a whole bunch of what look to be dwarvish made buildings. And as you enter this this building, you see the registration center. There are a whole bunch of goblins sitting here, just kind of at desks. All right, come forward. We got enough desks for all of you. One of them kind of waves to you. And it is kind of like a DMV slash...
Oh, fucking shoot me now.
It's the
Next.
DMV Gringotts.
Yeah.
That's big gods for sure.
Yeah. Name?
Jesus Christ.
Hello, I am Gleb.
Hello.
Gleb? All right. Kind of looks at you. Looks up at you. Like, the goblin with Gleb is having trouble because he's looking down at his paper and looking up at you. Like, he doesn't know what he should be putting on. The rest of you are getting other questions like race, age, height, eye color, what skills do you have, and what's your home city?
What does Gleb say to all this?
Sentient goop, 3 years, variable. Hey, Wild.
Wait, he said 3 years?
He did
He's
say...
come to understand what cycles were, what he thought cycles were, is not correct.
He might still be using 3 years as a metric.
Okay.
I feel bad for the one that has to work with Jimothy when Jimothy gives his Thrycreen name.
All right. So what? Who's going next?
I'm debating whether Gleb should do the name drop or not.
Jezebel, go next.
Oh, did Gleb finish?
Gleb, have you finished? You still
do
have
they-
eye color, skills, and home city.
Oh.
John, while he's saying that, can you write the questions down?
I do not have eyes. I hail from a cave in the Feywild, and I am a servant of the Green Lord.
All right.
Jezebel looks. You can just call
I
me Belle.
excel at bunking. And Gleb pulled out the great club.
Oh, okay.
Bunking it is.
Um,
I like how it sounds like the goblin approved of that occupation.
definitely did.
It is the
Jezebel
easiest of all of them.
We share
Jezebel
the
looks
brains.
at the goblin and goes, "My name is Belle. I am a high elf. I am 100 years old. I'm 5'10". Eye color is brown, I guess. Skills. I'm a good bodyguard, and I was in Waterdeep.
Okay. Who's next?
Jimothy steps up and has to, like, kind of jump to be seen so that they know that he's there.
Jezebel literally, like, I hope you don't mind, Timothy, and she picks him up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Jezebel. And then he connects to the goblin.
The
My name
goblin
is,
freaks out a little bit, but then goes back to work.
My name is Chital. Which you do hear Jimothy say aloud, and it is an odd series of clicks. I am Thrycreen. I am, I think, 9. Or was it 8? 10? I have no idea. I'm 2.5 foot tall. My eye color is green. I think. I can't see my own eyes. I'm from the swamp.
Whatever. Next!
You can tell the goblin was like, I don't get paid enough.
Yeah, they were.
My name is Aubrey Charity. I am a tiefling. I'm 24 years old. Fuck, how tall is Aubrey again? 5'2"? I think. No, it was like 5'6". Yeah, 5'6". I have yellow eyes. I'm a skilled in clerical skills. And I come from Waterdeep.
Okay. Let me see here. There is a hobgoblin there. I didn't put him there, but he's behind a lectern and seems to be presiding over all the goblins. And he rings a bell and afterwards provides each of you registration papers. All the papers, like Aubrey, They got your name wrong.
What does it say?
Like it's an attempt at Aubrey, but it is spelled AHBRIE.
Hey, good
Breathe.
attempt.
Did they get charity right?
No.
Hey, they just really like brie cheese. Okay. Brie.
Charity is misspelled with 2 E's at the end. Jimothy, your character's name is misspelled as well. They didn't know how to deal with it.
Bunch
Jimothy
of
looks
clicks and clacks.
Yeah, Jimothy looks completely unsurprised by the fact they butchered his name.
Yeah.
He actually goes to Jezebel and goes, "This is why I just tell people my name is Jimothy."
Jezebel's is
Jezebel-
just a drawn picture of a bell.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can't pronounce my name wrong.
But two bugbears approach and go, "All right, you need to come come to pay deferences to Warlord Azrok," and they begin to escort you.
By the way, is Gleb's sheet filled out immaculately?
Not immaculately, but
They're goblins.
it is filled out better than anybody else's sheet.
How hard is it to spell bell?
Too hard for goblins, apparently.
Gleb can be understood. Bell, not so much.
Ow.
Gleb,
is a way of
there's
life.
Gleb is love. Gleb is life.
I'm surprised nobody's commented on Aubrey's last name.
Charity?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I
Jimothy wouldn't
charity
understand
case.
well enough.
Mhm.
Jezebel's still mad.
Mhm.
Gleb doesn't care.
No, I was surprised the players didn't.
I would question it. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
I just didn't want to raise a stink. That is the edge of a large token I can see.
You are taken
Oh, I know
in
what that is.
between two large wargs, and you are
That
brought
is
in.
that is wrong. That is not the art for wargs. I do not believe in the naked face.
Um,
Do they take op attacks?
no, they don't.
They could.
They want to.
They do look like they want to, but they don't. They're it's well trained isn't the word, but you are brought into a room. It is a throne room and a great hall, and you are announced, "Adventurers who have completed registration, Lord Azrok." And you do see him.
Jimothy got left behind.
Jimothy, where did you go?
Hold,
Jimothy got
please.
left behind in the room.
Jimothy was not left
Hmm.
behind. He would have been pushed along with everybody else.
Now where am I? Where did I go?
I am moving to where you should
Where did
be.
I come from? Cotton Eye
Okay.
Joe.
Thank you.
So, they and you do see him obviously sitting upon a throne, a female bugbear
Lies.
sitting behind him. He is
Would you look at that?
decked out in plate armor. He has a helmet that darkens his features. You guys do notice, especially Jimothy, with your passive perception, there is a human finger made into a pendant around his neck. And Jimothy, you notice specifically that there's a ring on the finger matching the Rosnar crest.
Jimothy, noticing this, kind of tenses a little bit.
And he addresses you, new adventurers, coming to show deference.
What was his name again?
Azrok, yes.
Jimothy connects to Jezebel
Mhm.
and points out the ring.
Just pointing it out, that's it?
Yeah, the ring with the sigil on it around his
Okay.
neck, connected to a finger.
What does he say?
He will name drop. I've already forgotten the name of the ring again. But he will
Lord
name drop
Brasner.
it.
Yeah.
No, the ring itself.
Oh, it's a
The
signet ring.
sigil. Yeah. Isn't that one of the signet rings?
Jezebel looks down. Tell everyone.
No, it's like the one Aubrey has.
Yeah.
So,
Jimothy will then connect to everyone one at a time and point out
Mhm.
this ring.
and as you do so, the warlord Azrok goes, what do you have to offer tribute? Something that is kind of weird also that you notice, Jimothy,
Yes.
he doesn't actually look in your guys' direction whenever he speaks to you.
Where is he looking?
He's looking straight ahead. His features are darkened by his helmet.
Jimothy wants to make a check to figure out if I can figure out who the mind flayer might be.
Make an insight check.
John,
Yes?
devil sight?
What do you mean?
Why would
His
Devil sight
features
only
are
lets you
darkened.
Ah.
Oh,
that's a
that is fair. You can
Hey-
see
hey,
under the
Doc.
helmet. What?
hey John?
Yeah?
That's a natural 20 plus 5.
Nice. You have a feeling this guy is blind.
Blind.
Yeah.
That's why he's not looking at you.
Yeah, that's why he's not looking at
Jimothy
you.
will also point this out to everybody.
What do I see under the helmet?
You see the face of a hardened hobgoblin warlord. His eyes are white and cataract filled. There is it is almost as if they're not useful to him at all.
Okay. Definitely sightless. Okay.
The female hobgoblin kind of whispers into his ear and goes, "So, what tribute
as I
do
see
you
that-
have?"
As I see that, can I
Mhm.
would detect thoughts be noticeable? Verbal somatic material. Yeah.
It could be very well noticeable.
Okay. Then I won't do that.
I can't do anything.
Does anybody offer anything?
Jimothy doesn't really have anything to offer.
I
His
don't have
inventory is
anything.
empty.
Jezebel offers
my sheet.
2 gold.
Checking my sheet. This might be in poor taste. Gleb offers up the bugbear skull that he's been carrying around.
Really?
Gleb. Oh my god.
Well,
To be fair, this wasn't one of yours. I promise.
wait, was that one we got from a member of the Xanathar Guild?
Yes,
Yes.
I think it was.
Everybody else but the warlord reacts. And, like, the female hobgoblin kind of steps forward. I'm gonna have her move forward a bit.
I'm also going to pull something out.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing this while I
Yeah.
pulled out the ebony cane or
Yeah.
walking cane
Mm-hmm.
with the octopus-shaped handle.
She steps
Oh, wait.
forward, kind of takes it. You say this wasn't one of ours. Whose was it?
I swear. The Xanathar Guild.
At the mention of this, the warlord kind of chuckles and goes, "Huh. One of the rats that fled the ship. They got what they deserved.
Indubitably.
But we require something more valuable for tribute." And she takes it anyway.
I would like to guide your eye for a moment, and please take note. The delicacy with which it has been prepared and preserved.
She does kind of take a look at it.
A roll a deception check.
Yeah, make a deception check.
Oh my god.
With deception? I mean,
It's been living in goo.
yeah, soapy goo.
Soapy goo.
Yeah, so it's just really clean.
So she looks at it. Well, it is incredibly clean for a skull taken out of a creature's head. But clean skulls don't value much, especially from those who don't stay loyal to us.
What do you
What?
mean? What do you mean? Skulls for the skull throne.
Precisely.
What do
Every
you
good
mean?
warlord needs a skull throne.
Jezebel tosses 2 gold
Yeah.
coins. Would these work?
To be fair, his throne is made of bleached skulls.
Yeah, skulls
Wow.
for the skull throne. Blood for the blood gods.
We shall add it to the throne.
If people weren't sleeping, I would shout it.
Yeah, same. So yeah, I present that that ebony cane.
She takes it.
I have a question. Was the cane made of ebony?
Yeah.
Or was it like wooden with ebony coloring?
I'm gonna say it was made with ebony wood.
Okay.
She takes a good look at it and goes, "This should suffice." Another treasure brought to us. And Azrok nods and goes, "Very well. You may stay as long as you wish. My wife can show you the places where adventurers are allowed to put their heads. As long as you have papers, you are safe, and as long as the Legion stands, you will have safety and shelter here."
Aubrey is going to look towards Jezebel and Jimothy. And with
Yeah.
like a in questioning look.
Who's Jimothy
Wyatt.
currently connected to?
I was last connected to Aubrey
Like
when I was telling
we-
everyone he's blind.
Should we?
Should we what?
Nod.
Nods towards the warlord.
Shrugs. In your head, Jezebel, 'cause I'm still connected to you. Are you talking about trying to kill him or tell him about the possible invaders?
Did you say that Jezebel or Aubrey?
Or Aubrey, I'm sorry.
She holds up 2 fingers.
I can tell him telepathically if you think that would be the best way to do it.
Nods.
Meanwhile,
nods.
Gleb. Meanwhile,
Okay.
Gleb is bowing unnaturally deeply with his flexible body.
I thought you were gonna
I'm
give
going
up the
to-
obsidian skull.
I am going to attempt to connect to the
Obsidian
king.
skull.
Does he let me?
Not the king,
Hmm.
warlord.
The
Or
warlord.
the warlord. Close enough.
You mean the gilded Dwerger skull?
Yeah, that one.
No. Oh
let me
no.
see here.
I'm not taking my growth medicine.
Lol.
Does he let me connect?
Gosh. Honestly, I'm going to say yes, he does.
Then the warlord hears. We got information from an informant in the Xanathar's guild. They have implanted a mind flayer among your troops. So
You
good luck with that.
speak of the ambassador. You hear
Oh yes,
back.
that's the one. Wait, I hear that back in my head.
No, he responds. You speak
Okay,
of the
yes.
ambassador.
Yes, that would be the one.
Definitely.
Yes.
Mind flayer in disguise.
What do you mean? He is not in disguise.
Well,
Oh dear.
In
maybe not in
disguise of a friend.
You
Yes, he puts it
say
better.
that the ambassador is traitorous.
Yes.
We have several reasons to believe this, yes.
Do you have any proof?
Well, for one, the skull that you have.
Oh yes.
I
we-
believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. This is just a hypothetical, but all the bugbears in that guild had worms come out of their heads.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, they did.
Perhaps there might be teeth markings on the inside. Maybe.
That is how those worms kind of work. So
That was
Well,
not the
they didn't
only-
have worms. They
Oh.
had intellect devourers.
Oh yeah, yeah. That wasn't the only bugbear. That was turning.
liberated.
The guild has been poaching many of your flock.
Most of which have left under their own free will. The traitors.
Or so it seems. But what if there was an intellect devourer in their heads?
Many of these creatures that are a brain with legs and claws climbed out of their heads upon the body ceasing.
What you say
don't believe-
does pose concern.
And we have gained information through our access to the Xanathar Guild.
Are you members?
We have our ways of. We know ways of getting into them, into the Xanathar Guild. Yes. For instance,
Jimothy at this point in his head, because Jimothy is just smart enough to realize if he thinks they're part of the Xanathar Guild, that could be bad. Is going to say, we killed one of their higher ranking members and got the passcode to their stupid phrase.
Ah. We will have to put forth some kind of investigation, but we will consider. If you bring more proof of this, we will definitely be considering the Xanathar Guild an enemy.
I
I
didn't
would-
take an eye from that zombie beholder. Damn it.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts on his wife.
Okay.
Just not delving deep, but trying to get surface thoughts.
Yeah. She is looking at you guys, and she's thinking about. Well, first, she's thinking there's a lot of concern about possible spies in their midst, especially if what you say is true. She also has one other thing on her mind, and she is actually looking into possibly trying to use your group. A dagger in her mind is has been stolen, and she wants to get it back to her husband.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can we take a quick break? I need to take the dogs out.
Yes, it is time for a good break. A 10-minute break.
Cool, I'll be right back.
Right.
Yeah, trying not to say that we have access to a Xanathar informant.
Uh-huh.
Potentially when there could be a spy in this room for the Xanathar Guild.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So what you're telling me is Gleb shouldn't shape the Xanathar Guild's insignia with his brain matter?
No, that's
Probab-
fine.
Well,
Just
yeah.
try not to have it come back to quietude.
Yeah.
Yeah, yubbish.
So perhaps we on our own. I'm trying to say that we on our own, not necessarily lie, have access to infiltrate the guild.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I and Gleb have both already forgotten about quietude.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Poor tiefling
I'm
girl.
sorry. This makes me a bad person. I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't sleep with her, so I'm glad you didn't remember her. But if you did sleep with her and forgot about her, we'd have questions.
Yeah, you slept with a different tiefling.
Correction. I stayed in the same room.
I'm not wrong.
You're gonna sit there and tell me that I'm wrong?
Only if you admit you slept with a puddle.
No, actually, he wasn't a puddle. He was a drink
Yeah.
because he was contained in a keg.
Yeah.
There is a difference.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to so badly sell
Drink
Gleb.
Gleb?
No, sell him. And I don't mean that in a sense of like selling actually Gleb. I want to sell Gleb in a keg as a
As a drink?
yes. And I said like that's our infiltration. That's our infiltration. I want to sell it to
Okay, I
them.
was going to say, does the plan go further?
Yes, it's like infiltration. We sell them like beer technically. Like this is super rare kind, and then they're like, "Oh, cool. Can we try it?" Like, no, these are very rare. It's like 100 gold, like a fucking like a cup or
It's
whatever.
so strong it could stand up and hit you.
Yeah,
We could just buy like a bunch of apples or peaches and put them in Gleb because like some alcohols have fruit that float around in them.
yeah. Like,
Oh my god.
I really think you're finally getting it. I want to sell Gleb as an infiltrator, like a fucking sleeper agent.
Pretend that Gleb's an alcohol.
I might be able to get out of it now. Shit.
Well, holy shit,
That might not be that bad a plan.
we need to have a spout installed on Gleb's keg.
It does have the bunghole. It's ready. You just need to buy a spigot.
That's so good.
And especially a spigot that has like an inch wide hole.
Yes. It's very thick alcohol.
Yeah,
Don't worry
very-
about it.
Very thick
And then
alcohol. Or
what's really funny
it's
is-
made to pour faster.
Wait, does that mean theoretically Gleb could piss out the keg spout?
Oh my god. One of the isekais that I've been listening to on Audible is a slime character named Syl, and she makes a deal with a dwarf for information. She'll give him alcohol.
Is that Overlord?
No, it's not Overlord. It's its own separate thing, and like she can create alcohol in her slime body because it's technically a poison, and ends up giving him really, really thick, like syrupy vodka. And it becomes like the biggest thing in the Dwarven Kingdom. It's the strongest alcohol they've ever had, and it's so thick and syrupy that it like sticks to the back of their throat and burns.
And that's some high quality beer right there. Just
Like-
the burn never goes away.
Lime distilled alcohol.
That sounds so weird.
It is weird, but that's what this has brought to my brain. I'm sorry, I had
Mhm.
to get it out.
Imagine the cocktails made with it. I can imagine them mixing it with some other drink to take down the viscosity a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
Triple enhance it.
It's weird because the main character Syl is posing as an elf,
Mm-hmm.
like disguised as an elf. So the dwarf is like, "Where the hell are you getting 25 barrels of this alcohol?"
Don't
And
worry
no one
about it.
makes.
It's just like, don't worry about it.
And why is it thick?
Remember book?
The name of the book is Syl, S-Y-L.
That's just crazy
It's-
because in Overlord there's a slime character named Syl.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's one of the maids, I
Yeah.
believe.
I haven't gotten that far, I guess. I didn't know that.
So she's introduced on really early.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Oh.
she's a slime.
Oh,
She
I believe she's a slime. Yeah.
Wait, is it the blonde-haired
Yeah.
one? No, well, there's a lot of blonde-haired ones. now that
Oh
I
no,
think
never
about
mind.
it.
She's not Syl. Never mind, I forgot. No, I was wrong on that. Her name is Solution.
Ah, yeah. Solution.
Solution.
Right, that's the
Epsilon.
one I'm thinking of. Yes. Okay.
I'm thinking of an Oblivion character again.
Ah. I will be back after a quick. 1 second.
I am curious why Aubrey's words were taken as not caring.
Hmm?
Matt.
Mm-hmm. I heard you.
Do you want
Are you
to?
asking right now?
Yeah, yeah. Because I was confused about why.
Judging a book by its cover, essentially, because Aubrey was saying like she's not trustworthy, we can't rely on her, and all this stuff. And Jezebel's telling, yeah, some people join against their will and not forcefully. And no, Aubrey was just being like, well, that doesn't matter. She's still not trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am back.
Yeah, because I thought she
So
made
that I am glad.
I thought she made her reasoning pretty clear on why she didn't trust
Quietude.
Quietude.
There you go, Matt. I sent you the book series on Amazon.
Thank you.
So, are we ready to continue?
Billy's not back yet.
Oh, okay.
I am.
He's
Did
not
you
back
not
yet.
hear me? Lord have mercy.
If only he was back, we can continue.
I can still
If
hear his
only.
voice now.
Moving on.
I miss him so much. It's like I can almost hear him.
So,
Anyways, Jimothy's dead.
what happened? And
He
how
got
did I
poked by
not
a
get
sharp
known?
stick.
How was I not informed?
He got poked by a sharp stick and Gleb ate him.
So,
It's what he would have wanted.
So, coming back, you are given leave to go if you wish. You are no longer under escort.
Does he take my 2 gold as payment or no?
He does take your 2 gold as payment. And actually, his wife does kind of, if you'll follow me, I'll show you to where you can stay.
Okay.
Can Aubrey try to pet the warg as she walks by?
She can try.
I gotta
to.
reload.
As your
I stepped on
hand
someone, didn't I? Yep.
as your hand approaches, you hear just kind of a guttural growl from the wargs. From the warg you're approaching.
Do they bite?
Yes.
Can you make them not bite?
Make a persuasion check.
Animal handling.
13.
No, that comes next.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. Still not looking at you.
All right, I'll just leave.
Yeah. He does not answer.
Damn it, Aubrey.
What?
Where'd you go?
I'm right
No one
here.
ever rolls animal handling.
I wasn't told to roll animal handling.
Yeah. And she wasn't handling the animal. She was handling the
Damn it.
person that owned the animal. There's a
Damn it,
difference.
arrow keys don't work anymore.
I'm sorry.
Damn you, John.
Hold on, I'll just go around.
So, she stops here and goes, there is lodging to the north as well, but these work just as well. Opens the door. And kind of walks in with you.
Isabel, stop stepping on people, please.
They asked me
That is
to.
rude.
Aubrey, are
asked
you
me to.
joining them?
Yes, I am.
Yes, my
Checking the
queen.
duration of one of my spells. Yeah, only.
She closes the door and goes, I would like to make a request of you adventurers. Are you planning to go deeper into the dungeon?
Why?
Perhaps.
There were a couple of visitors. Durgar, from my knowledge of them. Let's see here. One moment. Okay. One second. Azrok's hold. Those are 21F. No, 21L. Yeah. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, cool. Wait. Is this different? That's 21I. Okay, never mind. So, she looks at you and go, we had some some Durgar visitors who stole my husband's dagger. I would like you to try and get that back for me. All I know is that they delved deeper into the dungeon. I'm not sure where.
Too greedily.
Too deep.
What's so important about the dagger?
It is the dagger that has helped my husband become a warlord. And it was made by his mother.
Jimothy connects to her. Did he give him blind sight?
It seems one of you has caught on to a secret.
What secret?
My husband is blind. Has been from birth. His
That was a secret?
Yes.
Hmm.
Not everybody knows. Some are suspecting. Which is why I need which is why I need that dagger back. Without it, my husband can't properly defend this level and provide safe passage to adventurers like yourselves. It is the only reason why he hasn't been on the front lines to begin with. He can't fight effectively if he can't see.
How did he lose it?
I remember that. Because it was stolen by the Drogar.
The deep doors
I was
stole
asking her.
it. Yeah, the deep
She told
doors.
us.
Yeah.
You be quiet. How
The
did they manage to steal it from a man with blind sight?
With a little bit of invisibility and a really good, and being really sneaky.
Jimothy nods.
Also, I won't require it for you because getting the dagger is enough, but I would consider giving you a reward extra for killing those who had the audacity to steal from my husband. If possible, I would like their heads.
Gleb looks at Aubrey, pleading, looking for permission.
She doesn't give him an answer.
Gleb switches his attention to Jezebel.
Don't to me. It depends, Gleb. It just depends.
Gleb slumps.
If we find them, we will we will look into this endeavor for you if we find them. Do you know if they went into the lower floors? Or if they stayed up here?
They fled into the lower floors, past us. I don't know
Wait,
exactly.
you
Cut
cut
out.
out.
You cut out.
Oh, they fled into the lower floors past us. I don't know exactly where they might have gone, but let's see here. But I know they. Let's see. One moment. One moment.
The suspense
I
is
see.
killing us.
They likely are deeper in the Undermountain, to my knowledge. But I know they went to Skullport after they left us. They were part of a clan known as Clan Iron Eye, posed as merchants.
Ironhide?
what?
Iron Eye,
Iron Eye.
yeah.
The eye that is iron.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about old Iron Eye.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Would you
We
do
all
this
make
for us?
mistakes.
We will look into it and we will try. That is the best I can give you, is that we will try.
I will make sure it is worth your while if you succeed.
Make sure it's what?
It is worth your while if you succeed.
Are we talking currency or are we talking equipment?
I would would be able to give you more readily currency than anything else.
Mhm.
Any equipment that I would have probably would be better. Would suit your needs better if you found somewhere else.
All right. Yes, we will try. But also, I do not believe we will not be staying here today.
That is fair.
Perhaps if we come back through.
Again, keep your identification papers on you, and you'll be fine. As long as you come here with them, they'll let you stay here, and you have express permission to be here. Safe travels, and she leaves. She does close the door behind her.
Are we going to stay
Connecting
here?
to Aubrey. So we're leaving immediately, right?
Correct. We can't stay here. I don't want to hold up too much longer. Unless we want to do a rest here. 'Cause this
We
will
don't
probably be
need
a
to.
safer
We
area to
haven't
do a rest.
bought anything.
Yeah, but for the buffs.
A short
You want to
red.
do a short rest just so I can give you your buffs.
I mean, they're very good buffs.
They
But
are
also,
very
I
good
want
buffs.
to change my spell preparations and regain some spell slots.
Alright, sure. Jimothy never minds a
Nice.
rest.
But it's up to everyone else. I'm not just gonna do it just for myself if no one else wants to.
Gleb will activate Ghostly Gaze before the rest,
Mm-hmm.
just to see what's around.
How long
Didn't you
does
already do
ghostly
that?
gaze last?
Wait, didn't you already do that to look
1
through
minute.
dude's helmet?
No,
No,
he
that was
didn't.
Devil's
Dark
Sight.
Devil's Sight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, immediately, not anybody around, but you do, like, after, during the minute, there is a patrol of Bugbear who basically patrol these streets. You get the feeling that they regularly patrol the place to make sure everything's safe.
He could, after we take the short rest, he could try to go look for the Mind Flayer with that.
Mm-hmm. You could.
Yes, but we're doing something else.
That's true.
Gleb's not going to wander off to look for the Mind Flayer.
Why do you?
I don't know.
Expressly, that's a death-ridden sentence.
You know, I kind of want him to, because I want the Mind Flayer to have to suffer to try and get any intelligence out of the soap bubble that walks around.
What brain is he gonna eat?
Yeah, that is fair.
Not only that, trying to get the said brain, they have to get through all that soap first.
I mean, he could become a thrall. So
He could become a thrall.
And you would never know.
we just see a tadpole squiggling around in Gleb.
Reaches in and plugs it out.
Hey guys, look what I found.
It's my
Gleb,
new
you
friend.
can't
I'm
have-
going to call him George. The next day, we see it just no longer moving because it's starved.
Yeah, because there
Timothy.
is no
Oh.
brain.
His name is Squishy. He is my friend and he is my Squishy.
No, Timothy sees it.
Oh,
Goes,
no.
oh, a tadpole. Those are delicacies. Eats it.
You killed my squidgy.
It was
Alright.
delicious. Okay, long rest over.
Short rest.
Short rest
situation over.
Yeah, short rest. Yes, you
What
will
did we
all
get
get
for
a
Timothy?
bardic and your temp HP. It's 12 now because I leveled up to 6.
Let's go.
In
But not a
Bard.
bardic, a heroic, you mean?
Yeah, a heroic, not a bardic.
So Gleb,
Yeah,
you
no,
do
you don't get
stay
my bardic.
stay put and stay with the group.
I will stay with the group.
Sounds so dejected, like we made you do it.
Well, you basically do. Every time.
I have 85 HP total right now.
I have
Nice, I have
102 total.
62.
Oh, good. Good for you.
Before I change this out, did anybody want mage armor?
Nah.
What does that do?
It sets your base AC without armor to 13 plus your dex.
I get more than that.
Yeah, I'm good.
You do, Timothy? What are you wearing?
Timothy doesn't wear armor. Timothy gets bonuses because of the carapace, the chameleon carapace.
Okay.
Yeah, my natural armor is 17.
Okay.
Twinsies.
Jezebel's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm also going to recover some spell slots.
Nice.
Recover a third in a second. Because I can recover up to 5 levels of spell slots now.
I still only get one. Actually, you know what? The heck with Jimothy's temp HP. Before the rest, could I have cast Armor of Agathis and just use that temp HP?
Sure.
And then regain the spell slot with my
Short rest.
the cunning. Yeah,
Yeah,
the short rest.
yeah. That is fair.
Cool. And that was 12 that Jimothy gave us, so I get to just add 8.
Mm-hmm.
87.
Nice.
Nice.
I almost have as much HP as Gleb.
I
Alright,
Gleb is
almost
no-
have as little
no longer-
HP as Gleb.
so are you ready to move out?
You have no idea
Yep.
how much that hurt me just now.
So-
Hearing the wizard say that?
No, hearing Jezebel say she has more.
I'm at
God, I
triple
miss
digits.
sarcasm.
I'm at triple digits.
Oh my goodness.
So, out
What's
of
Jimmy
curiosity,
sitting
where are you headed?
62.
If I can remember what the map fucking looked like. The map's not giving me like a fog of war anymore. I
It's
move
not?
around it.
Really?
Yeah. It's just
Wait.
going away immediately.
I'm coming, everybody.
That is weird.
Wait,
Maybe I
Hermity
can
Frog
put that
here.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't remember where we came from.
You
we?
did come
What?
from the south.
Keep going. I know where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Oh,
map,
there it
hang
is. I found this place.
Yeah.
on.
And then up north?
Further south.
Further south.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Alright,
I
I found
hope
it.
I'm heading the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You passed the door, Gleb. Come back.
I see.
There you go.
Yeah. That is the
The
refuse
refuse area.
pit.
Found the refuse pit.
There's actually a secondary side passage that I had forgotten about. Forgotten that wasn't actually refuse pit. It was something else. But
This doesn't seem right.
you guys are
Where are
heading
we?
back. So,
Yes.
Yeah, who knows?
I think we
Boom.
went the wrong way.
don't worry.
Yeah, I think we were supposed to go south.
I'm assuming you
Got it.
guys are all together.
Yeah, that'd be the best way to assume it.
Nah, I just assume Aubrey left us.
Okay, Aubrey. So,
She's gonna
Bye,
set her
have a
own
beautiful
path.
time.
All right.
These guys are going back to.
So I think we're gonna go all the way back down where we came from.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move my token, John. I can
Oh.
highlight it, I just can't move for some reason. I
There.
think my token got stuck in a wall. Thank you.
It did.
Gleb is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Gleb needs to put down Zelda.
So, Gleb, do you take that side passage?
No.
Quit trying to tempt Gleb.
Sorry, it's fun. The
This is
bugbears
just
recognize you.
canonically, this is just the Green Lord whispering in Gleb's ear.
Yeah.
Yes, truly. It is something he would do, probably,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
He is a fae.
As you come back around, the captain goes, "Welcome back. What? You heading down deeper into the Undermountain?
We're looking for the drow.
Alrighty. Well, you had to have passed them getting here, but
We came up through Skullpart.
that's fair.
Hey,
The
guys.
drow on this level are out that this exit, and you head north. Or you take you take a left.
Jimothy, still playing his music, which is more of a cheery, upbeat music right now, connects to the captain and says, "Thanks for the directions. We're gonna go pick a fight now." And just starts walking.
We appreciate every single one of those bastards you kill.
Okay. Let's go.
Gleb.
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 Gleb. Bad Gleb. Bad.
See, now you know the intoxication of having a spellcaster.
Of being a spellcaster.
Wait, hang on. I lost control. 1 sec. I'm coming.
Yeah,
Yep. Lol.
The fuck is this tunnel so long?
'Cause it's a long tunnel.
Wow, we did everything
Gleb,
to avoid
you're
the Legion.
Gleb, you're going the wrong way.
Gleb went to the right instead of to the left.
Yeah.
We did everything to avoid the Legion.
Yeah. Gleb,
As
do you
we
want me to
should.
just take you where you're supposed to be?
Please.
Okay, yeah, we get back around here and it's like, okay, we did literally every single thing we could do except mess with the Legion because we didn't want to deal with that bullshit until we had to.
I got lost.
That is fair.
Gleb,
I
you always
legit
get
got
lost.
lost. Yes, but this was not Gleb getting lost. This was Carly getting lost.
It is a Mad Mage's dungeon.
Wait, we might be able to get to the drow that were watching over the river if we go south.
Do you want to go
I
and
mean, the
kill them?
one.
No, not really.
All right, then let's go pick a fight with those drow we ran past earlier.
Oh boy.
I almost
Keep
went the wrong
going.
way again.
Watch their
Picked my token up and was going to the left with it.
Okay. So,
Oh, yep, you gotta move maps for us again.
I do need to move your
What?
maps.
You're
Why are
stepping
the
on
squish-
me.
Why are the Squishy two leading? That's what I want to know.
What do you mean squishy?
Because you two
I
are
have-
moving.
You're squishier than Aubrey at the moment.
No,
Yes,
he has
but
a
I'm
little
a-
more
I'm-
temp HP.
I'm a sentient cockroach when it comes to hell.
I have way more AC.
That's true.
Uh,
For now.
What do you mean for
I also have taken spells with the level up that ensure my ability to get away.
Did you take shield?
No, I don't think I had access to shield yet.
You don't get access to shield
Period.
translating
Unless
you
terabytes to
class.
rasks.
That is
or
sad.
take
Or
magic
you-
initiate.
Yeah, or take the magic initiate feat.
But no, I instead I took Dimension Door as my new spell.
Nice.
Good spell. Really good spell.
Uh,
Not Thunderstep.
Alright,
Nah.
okay.
now we're back to Timothy
Tower.
incoherently screeching at things that scare him.
Thunderstep does a similar thing. It's a 90-foot teleport to somewhere you can see. But it also does like a 10-foot radius boom around you when you leave. And you
That
Yeah,
can be
but
heard
already-
from 300 feet around you.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah, but
spell.
I
I
already-
love that spell.
I already do that though.
Yeah, but this is a bigger boom. It does for you it'd do 4d10.
We'll look into it next level.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell. So it starts at 3d10, then upcast to 4d10 with a 4th.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I have pocket weed killer now. So if we ever run into a plant,
I can make plant.
I'll kill it with my weed killer.
I think you'll kill a section of it.
I'll kill it with my weed killer.
Why do I get like strong Eustace vibes from that? All right, I'm
dog.
getting me millet.
So,
Stupid dog,
do, do,
can't be
do,
looked
do,
bad.
do, do, do. 1 second. You're not in the right spots. Let me. Also, I need to get rid of these guys.
Where's the boat? Ah, I have vanished. I have reappeared. I have vanished again.
I'm in a house.
I see light. over
Why is
here.
Jezebel stepping on me?
More properly, Jimothy, you're on Jezebel.
You all
Timothy
riding?
does not recall climbing on top of Jezebel.
Don't
I
worry about
apologize.
She has that effect on people. Don't worry about it.
So-
Yeah, she does.
it. Yeah. Anyway, so
I mean, come on. I said what we were all thinking.
Yes.
Moving on.
so how do you proceed?
Are we just hunting them?
We need to find someone and gain information from them.
Let's go find someone.
Timothy is going to
Um,
activate Chameleon.
Found
Carapace.
someone.
Would you like me to make a loud noise? Oh dear.
So, are you guys stealthing, by the way?
We did
Oh,
not
yes,
say we
definitely.
were. We definitely. did.
Timothy
Alright.
did.
We definitely
Timothy
are.
said. Timothy said that he was going to activate Chameleon Carapace so he could sneak.
Oh dear.
For those of you who wish to, go ahead and make stealth checks.
Ooh.
All right, I will stealth check, but I'm not
22.
doing anything.
Natural 20.
Nice.
That is weird. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I got a natural
wow.
20. Wait. It's a disadvantage.
Oh,
Holy
that's so
crap.
good. High five! We both got 22.
Meanwhile, I got looks at dice that roll 20, looks at expertise and stealth. I got a 29.
Nice.
I
Gleb
got
was.
a 4.
You got a 4.
We're
Wait,
making
was
up
that
for
with
Gleb.
disadvantage?
You are making up for Gleb. And considering that, like,
We got a natural 20 and 2
Yeah.
natural 19s.
yeah, so you guys, you help Gleb make sure he does not actually cause too much ruckus.
Thanks to Chameleon Carapace, I get advantage on stealth.
Yeah. So, you see them in the distance. These guys are holding guard pattern. Kind of the same as they were before.
Isn't that the same one we tricked into running around so we could get past them earlier?
Yes, that was.
Oh, that was the leader of those ones. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's the leader,
That's the
yeah.
one we want. That's the one we want.
All right, let me zoom in so I can actually see the tokens here. Okay. Is it the one that's here? Was that the leader, or was it the
No,
one
the one
here
with the
in
spider.
armor?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, hey, there's a
One
patrolling
of
spider.
Hello, spider.
So,
Let me go talk to the spider.
are we going to do this?
Yep.
Are we ready?
I'm gonna have
Timothy nods and readies his drumstick.
Okay.
Does anyone want to start this off?
Roll
Who?
roll initiative with advantage. Everyone.
Ooh, natural 20! And a natural 19.
It's a 15 and
I'm going first.
19!
plus 3 is... Okay, I got an 18 total.
Does anybody really want to
Oh,
go
wait.
first?
Actually, my stealth check is 3 higher than that to 25 because I have proficiency in it. My bad.
Okay, excellent. I can trust my party to help me not muck it up.
Oh, glad we had to do rollies. Okay, Glad goes first.
The hell is that sound that just came out of me?
Grandma
Creepy.
noises.
Damn.
They have
Well-
disadvantage because they're surprised.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yep.
I should be looking at spells to decide what I want to use.
Okay. From what it looks like, Aubrey, where you go first.
All right. Going to step up here
Mm-hmm.
and do a good old classic amber rod with the I think it's a patch of animal fur on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's yep. And I'm going to cast lightning bolt on all 3 of them.
Nice. Okay.
All right, that's 3rd level. 8, 9, 13, 14, 19, 21, and then 24 plus 1, 25
Okay.
lightning damage. They all need to make dex saves. Fail.
Oh no,
Oh.
that's something else.
It's probably that spider from earlier.
Yeah, probably the initiative on the spider.
Mm-hmm. So dex saves to 3 of them. So
Well,
that definitely fails.
whoop.
That also
Ooh, that was the
fails.
fast one too. That was the
And
leader. That just saves.
Roll your damage.
Look at. Oh, I already did 25.
25. Wait, what?
25 lightning damage.
Okay, cool. So, he's dead.
Shredded.
And minus 12. Okay. Is that your turn?
I'm going to get up in this little cubby right here.
Okay, cool. Gleb, it is your turn.
It is time for Gleb. Gleb is going to walk forward. How much? How much am I gonna need to get here? I don't want the circle. I don't want
There
the
may be bigger
corner.
fights. Just a reminder, there may
I
be
know.
more fights very soon after this.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't need to move all that far at all. Gleb is going to step forward 5 feet, and then teleport right here.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah.
Right here.
Right here.
Right
And
here.
then I think it's 10 foot. 10 foot. Within 10 foot of me, everybody needs to take psychic damage on a wisdom save.
Okay.
Double check that just to make
Fail.
sure.
He's good at saves.
Fail.
That's a fail as well.
And then that is also a fail. All right, how much damage?
2d10.
Nice. Okay, 8.
And then I'm gonna wallop this one.
You're gonna wallop him?
Yep. Damn it, John. My HP is not correct.
I'm sorry, I'm using older tokens.
There and sorry, I was fixing that before I forgot.
That's fine. So roll the hit.
Smack.
You roll for
Oh
smack.
my.
And that's gonna be an Eldritch Smite.
Oh boy. Yeah, go ahead and do your
Holy
Eldritch
fuck,
Smite.
This guy is dead.
So I believe
That's the leader.
that's 12 d8.
Yeah, that's the
12 d8.
Yes,
leader.
that was the leader.
Yeah, that's the one that Aubrey specifically wanted to keep alive for questioning.
12d8, buddy. You already called it.
Okay, she said that, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
said that.
No.
I guess I'm speaking with dead.
Yeah, I guess we're speaking with dead. you
Sorry.
You
I
you
genuinely wasn't listening. I am so sorry.
It's a natural
We
20. Jump your
figured.
smite.
That
It's
is
natural
such
20,
a
jump your
gleb.
smite.
Yeah, it is such a gleb thing to do.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't think it killed him.
He's still
Oh, yeah.
alive.
Really?
I do have a second attack.
Yeah. He's not looking good, but he's still alive.
He's prone though too, so
Oh yeah.
Advantage. 17.
17. Give me a moment. I need to check something. Okay.
Holy
As
shit.
you go to strike out again, he raises one of his swords up and deflects your second blow. In a kind of desperate attempt, you do not hit him.
Hmm.
He
Hmm.
parried you.
Barely.
Barely. What else can I've used my bonus. I've used my action.
You got movement.
I got movement, but if I move away, he gets a opportunity attack at disadvantage because he's prone.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't get an opportunity attack. He used his reaction.
Yeah, he used his reaction to parry you.
Right. Okay.
So it's just
Okay.
the little guy.
The little
It
guy
doesn't
will.
really matter.
Gleb will move up into this square if there's space.
There's space.
You're not gonna come back.
I can't. I've used one Misty Step this turn.
No, I mean you could walk backwards so that we can see you. That's it.
I'm getting out of the way. I'm getting out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Jezebel, I believe it is your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm swinging on the north one.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Someone please remind Gleb.
He fucking Gleb like immediately teleported up there and Yamcha'd his ass.
Yeah.
He instant transmissioned and bodied him into the ground.
Okay. You
Ew.
hit.
And it was glorious.
You know,
I get reroll.
Okay.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's the same
Guess
thing.
what? He's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
Were you trying to kill him or knock him out?
that's not the important one.
Ah,
Um,
I can't see. So,
so I have graze or cleave.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Advantage.
Okay. You do have advantage on the cleave.
So 17
So
still.
that still hits. Ooh.
Plus 3.
11. Oh yeah, plus 3. It's 14 because of Great Weapon Master.
He's still up. Are you trying to prevent him from,
Nope.
like, just knock him out?
No, I still have one more attack. That was only one.
Yep.
That's my 35 full feet of movement, and I'm going to swing at the dog or whatever that is. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Painted.
You
Is that
hit
it?
him. Okay. He's still alive.
Oof.
I have graze.
You can cleave.
You mean
Cleave.
you
I don't know.
cleave?
I don't know. I keep saying graze.
Yeah, grazed as if you miss.
So I'm just
That-
not gonna roll because I know that hits.
Yeah.
This is
You
this
could crit.
graze- I don't want to crit.
Okay.
Yeah,
But, like,
do
it. Roll.
If you
Roll,
manage to, are you
roll,
trying to,
no,
if you
I'm not
manage to,
trying
are
to
you trying, yeah, okay.
I'm trying to just
Knock
down
him out.
just to make sure he's down with this.
Okay.
10.
He is barely still up.
Perfect. Last attack with my bonus action. That hits the dog.
Advantage? Oh, that does
No,
hit the dog. Okay.
Let's you roll it, see if it happens again. Oh no, he's dead.
He
We
would have
didn't hit the
died even with
statistical anomaly.
he would have died even with a 1.
And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit, but I need to double check.
You could
sure.
roll 2 nat 1s.
Oh yeah, we're fine here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he's down.
8 hit. Jezebel just comes in. Just
And-
slashing and dashing, good crazy.
I got fucking bodied.
Yeah. Just straight up
Um,
taken out.
Lightning bolt, blast into the ground, then cleaved 3 times.
Uh
All within 6
What?
seconds.
What can I say? It's clobbering time.
mm-hmm.
Not a single side dice was used on this day.
Yeah. So is that your turn?
Yeah.
That is my turn.
Jemothy, it is your go.
They all died before Jimothy got a turn.
Yep, and that is just how Jimothy likes it. Jimothy doesn't like having to do all that BS. Alright,
Timothy
5,
walks up to see the room
10,
cleared.
15, 20, 25, 30. That is all of my movement because Jimothy only has 30 walking speed.
Okay.
I'm used to much higher. Jimothy is
Lapse
going
in
to hold
Misty
his
Step.
action just in case something pops up, but otherwise seems to be remaining calm as I hold infestation.
Creeping over the building.
Hey, the spider!
There is a spider. Jimothy, you held your action.
Yes. Specifically to deal with this. Okay, so infestation is a range of 30 feet. That's within range, so I'm gonna roll to hit it. is a 16 plus whatever my spellcasting modifier was.
That is
Bard,
gonna
that's
hit
plus
it.
9. Okay. Oh, that's sorcerer, so that's actually plus 8. Not that important.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. It's not a roll to hit. That's a con save.
Ah,
sorry.
con save.
Wrong cantrip.
It failed.
fails.
Good lord.
I assume it's resistant to poison though, as it takes 8 poison damage, and then I gotta roll a d4 to see where it moved to.
On to Gleb.
I rolled a 3, so it's supposed to try and move east. If the direction's blocked, it just doesn't move. As a
Okay.
swarm of locusts just hit this thing in the face.
Moves 5 feet.
Well, yeah, it's yeah, 5
Right,
feet in a
it's
random direction. Yeah, it's 5 feet.
It's a spider.
There.
Yeah.
It did step away from Gleb.
It did.
Beat a task, Clem.
It did. It did. I wasn't ready.
Oh,
my
no,
God.
my God!
What the fuck?
And it's
Well-
your turn if you want to.
Well,
This is a different turn.
This is
You
a
are
different
unbelievable.
turn.
Hey, maybe we'll
Well-
be quiet enough to get away with this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's almighty one.
So, this thing is a splat mark on the floor.
Oh
Gleb
my
number
God.
1.
Oh my god.
100 damage in 2 swings.
Jeez. So,
Jesus.
what do you guys do?
Jezebel just turns around and sees the carnage of what Gleb did.
Gleb
All
says
coming up
no.
your house.
Alright, we need to hide in
Yeah.
a building with him. So we can interrogate him.
Yes. I'll grab him. Let's go.
What building do you go into?
Fucking this one.
Guide the way.
Okay.
Hmm,
Which
That
one are
one
we
for now.
going into?
this one over here on the right.
Oh, the same one we hit in earlier. Okay.
This isn't the same one.
No, this isn't the same one. This
Well,
looks
no,
to
it's
be
not.
This one right here.
this looks to
This
be
one's
kind
still
of
okay.
like a barracks area with a whole lot of sleeping rolls and such.
Yeah. Aubrey is going to, as soon as everyone gets in,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
she
Arrow.
is going to cast Arcane Lock on the door.
Okay. Lock.
Well, I would like to spend an hour here if we can.
Well, you are going to have to spend a little bit of time here to wait for this guy to get up. Do you do anything in the meantime?
Tie
I
him up
am going to
and
use
drag him.
the magical cunning to get one back.
Just take a short rest.
Yeah.
Take a short rest. Save that for later.
You guys
Okay.
can take a short rest right now. You do hear quickly like the sound of footprints and movement beyond the door, and they start searching and yelling, but they're not able to. They don't immediately assume that you've gone in here, so
Jezebel's going to lay him perfectly on a bed.
mm-hmm.
As part of the
And
short
the-
rest, Gleb is going to clean his club.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a bed frame?
No, these are more just sleeping rolls.
Okay, understood. Then
Okay, not even cops.
we have a rope, right?
I would assume
Yes.
you guys have rope.
I'm not gonna
Gleb has
party.
rope.
Hand it over, Gleb. I'm gonna tie him up.
John, is my rope still soggy?
It is.
Excellent.
Timothy also does have rope, in case y'all have forgotten.
Gleb hands over 50 feet of soggy, moldy rope.
Thank you, Gleb. Jezebel's gonna tug at it. Is it sturdy?
It is sturdy.
I will fucking hog tie this motherfucker.
Okay, he is hogtied.
Want me to wake him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a first level spell slot to bonus action healing word, so I can
No,
wake
if
him.
it's a spell, then
Yeah,
no.
it's gonna be a spell slot for Jim.
Then no.
Yeah.
Jezebel will use her healer's kit, and because I have the healer feat, it stabilizes and brings him up to 1 HP.
Okay. So he kind of looks at you, realizes the situation he's in, and just scowls.
Hello.
He doesn't respond.
I'm glad you know. Aubrey?
She shakes her head.
Jezebel looks at Aubrey. You don't want to talk to him?
No, I don't.
Then what was
No.
the point in this?
Can one of you do it?
What was the question we wanted answered?
Do you not?
Gleb will walk over to Aubrey and whisper, What did we want to know?
I want to know where if they came across my sibling, and if they have him, and where. And she's just like clenching her fist hard
Mm-hmm.
while saying this.
Okay, got it. Speak. Have you seen a tiefling with the opposite color palette as her?
He kind of squints a little bit. What of it?
Gleb shoves his fingers up the man's nose.
Why?
His oddly realistic fingers. No, you have to roleplay it now, John. You have to
Yeah,
put your
I
fingers
do.
up your nose.
Okay. What of it?
Where is he?
Why should I tell you?
I'm starting to be able to feel your brain.
I can't go that deep.
Come on, John, dig for gold.
Make an intimidation check.
This is getting ridiculous, oh my lord.
I'm picturing more like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And
Picking the man up
canonically,
by his
Gleb
nose.
is very soap-like, so imagine that going up your nose. Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
Just like...
Advantage?
Laws will
You
welcome
have
me.
your thingamajig.
Oh,
I
what
do,
thingamajig?
heroic.
It's
Darn
better.
it.
Loth will welcome thee.
This is disgusting, and I hate myself for doing this.
Uh-huh.
Gleb is going to go deeper.
Ah!
I have 10 feet of pseudopod to work with, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Gotta feel all the sinuses.
Yeah, all the sinuses.
I mean, up in the sinuses, back the back of the throat, down into the lungs. This guy's
Mhm.
having
Way to
trouble.
tickle the back of his throat.
Lovely.
He starts spouting off that he is an elite warrior from House of Yendar, entrusted with the protection of this area, and will not betray his lady.
All right. As he says that,
You
Gleb
also learn
says-
his name, because he does give his name. 1 second.
okay.
I'll put it down.
All right, you're gonna have to follow along with me here because I've come across a train of thought, and I might be a terrible person for this.
I
In
mean,
Agathis' name, let vengeance unfold, armored now in bitter cold, and Gleb's entire form flash freezes.
Brain freeze!
Oh.
Now he has really, really cold, sharp, snotty soap frozen inside of his
Really
like
cold
trachea,
soap.
sinuses, and if every time I move at all, it feels like razor blades inside of him.
Let's not get
That
too
is-
gruesome with the.
Yeah, we
Yeah, that's
might
about
not.
as far as I'm
that
going.
was a.
Well, yeah.
The
Perfectly
detailed
gruesome.
torture was a. One of the rules.
yeah, I'd rather not.
All right,
This is torture.
sorry.
It's getting pretty close.
Well, we there was definitely a little bit more detail than it needed to be.
Sorry. I apologize. I'll take a step back.
Okay.
Thank you.
We will only say it is deeply unpleasant.
Yeah.
Brain freeze.
He does scream out in pain, and
Covers his mouth.
yeah, he's not given anything more for that. Now, are you going to kill him doing this? Because
Gleb looks to Aubrey.
We are trying to hurt the Xanathar Guild. The ones that you're fighting against. Just help us, and we can be out of your hair for good. You will never have to deal with us again, and your enemies will be more damaged than you can imagine.
some way to make to treat potential allies.
You all tried to kill us on sight.
So what? Nothing. You overlanders don't know anything. You're not worth anything.
Waiting for the command.
Just,
Timothy is also just staring at this guy.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Detect thoughts?
Pull out a piece of copper and say, "A penny for your thoughts."
You
I need the
do.
penny.
You the information
surface level thoughts?
immediately on his mind. He does remember, given the conversation.
Wait,
He-
wait. Before we continue, Detect Thoughts works differently. I
Oh,
remember now. They got updated in 5.5. Sense thoughts. You can sense presence. All right. Read thoughts. Target one creature you can see within 30 feet of yourself. Check sense thoughts option. You learn what is the most on the target's mind right now. The target doesn't know any languages and telepathy.
the pain of what's in his nostrils right now is the biggest thing on his mind.
Go
Fair.
ahead, let him go.
Gleb retreats.
Okay.
And I will try to push deeper into his mind.
Okay. I believe that is
A
a
wisdom save.
wisdom save. Yes, wisdom.
While we're waiting, I do just want to apologize again. I acknowledged before I said it that it was a terrible thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. You stopped when we asked, and that's the big thing.
I will not let it happen again.
He fails.
It's true.
On a failed save, you discern the target's reasoning, emotions, and something that looms large in its mind, such as a
Mhm.
worry, love, or hate.
Okay. Let me see here. This guy is loyal to his house and is doing everything he can to prevent himself from betraying the matron of his house. He does worry about what Loth would do to him should he fail in this. So he's trying to keep himself as tight-lipped as possible.
Mm-hmm. And okay, that's what I get.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't aim it at all.
You can't aim it?
Ow.
In what way are you attempting to aim it?
'Cause I was trying to gain information on if he had if he had fought the Xanathar Guild or anything up here recently and captured anyone.
I will say, kind of pushing into his mind, you do catch that they did catch a group of individuals from the Xanathar Guild trying to sneak through. You do see in his memories your brother was with them, and they took him into custody, or
Okay.
quote unquote custody.
Is he in a spider sack?
To your knowledge, he is. To his knowledge, he is not. Last he saw, he was in one of the cells somewhere on this level. You have a general idea of where it is.
They have him. They captured him. And he is somewhere in their custody. Where are you keeping him?
You are brought. Your mind races past through places you've seen before until you get to the stairs up to the second level, and it kind of diverts in the opposite direction you guys originally took, into almost like what looked to be close to a temple area, like an antechamber for what looked to be an impressive, like, dwarven temple. And adjacent to that antechamber, going further in, is basically a dungeon area that has holding cells.
No mames.
Now, is that so hard? He knows I was digging around in there.
Yeah, he does. It could have been harder.
You're right.
What do
We
want
could
to
have
do
killed you
now?
and gotten all the answers we wanted anyway.
Timothy makes a cheeky sound at this.
What are we doing with him now?
She's gonna ask him, "Are you tired?"
No.
You look tired, and she's gonna knock him out.
Okay. He's knocked out.
And she's gonna put him in the bed all the way in the back corner.
Okay.
We should gag his mouth as well. It'll take them longer for them to find him.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Because this dude is just fucking difficult.
Uh-huh.
Consume
I
his
still-
mind.
I still have the fucking shitty ass green bandana that was disgusting that
God.
Gleb fucked up. I'm gonna use that.
Okay. All right.
Gross. That's so dirty.
You have
Gross.
completely and totally violated this man.
Look, he wanted to be
Yeah.
difficult, and we're giving him the treatment of what happens when people are difficult.
That is, I guess, true, but dear lord, that is so gross.
Hey, if you didn't have a fucking, if you had a nose like a damp here, you wouldn't smell, so it wouldn't bother him.
Yeah, he should have thought about this before he decided to be a drow.
He should have thought about this before he was born. That's his fault.
Lord have mercy.
Alright. What direction did they take him? No.
You like you'd have to go to where the stairs were first to get
Oh.
closer. So that would
Stairs.
basically, yeah, the stairway's up to level 2.
Oh, fuck! To like the next level up?
Not
Way up
to
here?
not to level 4, but to level 2. Yeah, way up there.
Yeah. Fuck!
Yeah, it was literally the opposite direction.
Fuck!
Hang on.
We have to go all the way back over there. Damn it.
Hey, John. Hey, John.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
John.
yeah.
That's within 500 feet.
That
Take
it is
one
within
person.
it is within 500 feet. You can
And
take
then
one
leave the
person if
other
you
two.
have it.
And then leave the other two.
Yeah.
Aubrey, how badly do you want to go see your brother?
We need to go up there. Because I think there's probably going to be more guarding him. I want to see him. Why?
I can get you there now.
Really? How? Why haven't you told us this before?
This is something new.
Well, why do you just now could do it?
As of the last time we slept for the night, it only works within 500 feet.
Oh.
Are you familiar with Dimension Door?
Oh, that spell. Yes, I'm a little familiar. But no, that would leave the others here.
So, hang on. Does casting the spell actually create a portal, or does it instantly teleport you and one other person?
Instant.
Okay. It's not like holding a portal open for
Nope.
you and
Yeah,
one
no, that's
person
the
to walk
No.
through.
sixth
It's
level
just
spell. That's the
it's
sixth level
just-
spell, a gate.
Mhm.
Or not
Okay.
gate, arcane gate.
Yeah.
it's just poof and you're gone. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So are we gonna try to sneak our way back up towards the stairs?
I guess
Like
we're
we
going
did
to
when
have
we-
to.
Okay, John, I'm gonna pull the same shenanigans I did last time, where every time we're coming around a corner, I'm gonna start throwing up,
Yeah.
minor
Yeah.
illusions.
Yeah. Okay. 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 First, I want you all to make stealth checks.
I'm using healing carapace, of course.
Oh, that's a lot worse.
11. Cast off armor.
Sure. Cast off armor.
28 as I've rolled a 19, so 28 total.
Okay. Nice,
11.
nice.
So Gleb is going
Ooh,
to
boy.
slurp his armor into himself.
Okay, okay.
Jezebel
And,
looks at like Aubrey, Gleb, and Jimothy. Gleb, you know you can. Jesus.
Gleb, Aubrey, both of you can go right now. I'll take Jimothy, and I'll get to you as fast as I can.
No, I don't want to leave you two behind.
Trust me
We
when
can
I say
always-
I'll get there very fast.
We can always
No,
part
I'm not-
close and
I'm
not
not leaving
be.
you.
We'll be separated for a mere 12 seconds.
Like I said, I'm not leaving you two.
Bug, you want to go on a trip?
Jimothy shrugs.
Okay. Jezebel, I would like you to also make your stealth check. Okay.
Damn.
You have disadvantage.
There it
Oh
is.
boy! So,
We ain't so quiet this time.
not so quiet this time. So, head up. Jemothy, unfortunately, even with your abilities,
Oh, hey,
You're-
we immediately get fucking caught.
yeah, you immediately get fucking caught.
Did we take another short rest?
Yes, you're fully stocked up.
Yeah. So roll initiative, everybody.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
What? Where are they?
Live.
North left. Or northwest.
Oh, I can't see there.
$17.
Can we go ahead and call it? I'm getting really tired.
We can call it, and we'll just do
Yeah,
all
we can just
the
pick this up.
initiative bits.
Mm,
Just roll initiative now and add it.
Yep.
Okay. Above table. I could have holding Jimothy since he's a small creature. Bonus action, fly, 70 feet of movement. Action dash, which is 140 feet of movement. And then action search dash again, which is 280 feet of movement. Which I could have made in another round. Could have made it all the way to a full dimension door.
In 12
Uh-huh.
seconds, you could do a full dimension door.
Yes.
In a straight line.
Hey, everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.